Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Emerald City Confidential. I have no idea what's going to happen when we resume last game, but I hope it's something good. Oh, no. Mr. Resetti is... I actually have several tier 2s at the Claude. I don't trust this, but we're going in. I hope you guys are excited. I mean, I can make something new, Claude. That's why I said any suggestions. I can make something brand new. And by I and me, I mean be at Croverfield. Ooh, Radiata stories. I'm convinced anybody watching this VOD. I'm convinced that the VA... I haven't actually looked it up. I'm convinced that the VA for Asbel and Grace's F is the same VA as Jack and Radiata stories. Even though I haven't actually looked it up. Alright, who's ready to resume last game? Oh my god. Good.
You have a visitor. Step away.
Oh, it's the beginning of this. Okay, so we're back at the... It launched us back here.
It's you.
Actually, you know what? Here, we'll have a recap.
Just an illusion.
This is the Scarecrow. What do you want? Cut it out, Scarecrow. I don't remember what sort of narrative we were going with.
Cut it out, Scarecrow. I'm in no mood for your mind games.
Games are meant to be fun, Detective.
True.
And from what I can see, this is anything but.
I assume you're here for a reason?
Must I have a reason for anything?
You're a former King of Oz. You're practically royalty. Royalty doesn't bother with ordinary people like me. Especially ordinary people rotting in prison.
Or do they?
You are anything but ordinary, Detective.
Don't give me that. I'm nothing special.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. May I ask you a question?
Do I have a choice?
What
It's a
drives
Radiata
you to
Stories
be a
question.
detective? Why do you do what you do?
Want to make a difference.
I want to make a difference.
A difference to who, Detective? The citizens? The kingdom?
People need help. I can help them. It's what I do.
Yet you broke the law today. Why did you do that?
Wanted to finish what I started.
I wanted to finish what I started.
You broke the law, risked discovery, and incarceration out of professional courtesy?
What can I say? I'm a pro.
Or maybe there was another reason. A boy of 5, gone without a trace. How sad for him, and for you.
What is this? Memory lane? I know what happened, and I'd do it again.
Others lost their family too, Detective. Do you think your loss is greater than theirs?
Yes.
Yes! Sure, people lost family and friends, but at least they know how they were lost. William was just gone. No body, no nothing. I even tried using magic to find him just before the ban went into effect. It all led
Oh my
to
god, I
nothing.
just had a revelation.
He wasn't dead, he wasn't alive, he didn't exist.
So you went to look for him.
What choice did I have? He was my brother.
So you became a detective.
A girl's gotta get by somehow.
Did you hope, perhaps, that during your various cases, investigating the scum of society, the dregs of Emerald City, that you might find some clue about your brother?
My revelation was immediately quelled by the fact that I realized how old everyone is in this game. I was gonna say, oh my god, William grew up to be Oz, and I was like, oh wait. No, Oz died like 40 years ago or something, I don't remember. I forgot what the question was, yes.
I always kept an ear out, if that's what you mean.
I think I understand.
You do? You mean I can get out of here?
I'm afraid I don't have the power to do that.
Or do you?
Then what was the point of all this?
I'm merely a seeker of knowledge, Detective. I suggest that you seek your own.
Hey! You can't just leave me here. Great.
Or
I
can
just
you?
bared my soul to an idiot who can't help me. How am I gonna get out of here?
Ooh, escape from prison. Alright, so brief recap, I guess. We were solving a mystery, and then we got hired by Dorothy to find some dude who had some sort of mystical wand or something like that. And then we got captured, and now we're in jail. And I'm picking up buttons because buttons unlock concept art. I've slept in worse places, but not by much. No time to be sitting around. Walls are cracking. That's encouraging. Maybe in a few hundred years they'll be wide enough for a person to fit through. Very solid door.
Hey! Anybody out there?
Is there a problem?
You're the warden?
It is one of my duties, yes.
Did anybody watch Return to Oz over the last week? When do we eat?
When do we eat?
Do you require sustenance?
I haven't eaten anything all day.
Prisoners are
Oz
allowed
free.
one bowl of nourishment per shift. If you wish, I can serve it to you.
I'm pretty sure this guy was in Return to Oz. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. If you've got food, let's have it.
Regulations allow you one bowl of nourishment per shift. Step away from the door. Here it is. Enjoy.
How old is this food?
How old is this food?
It is 3 weeks and 2 days old.
Delicious.
You're kidding.
This food does not spoil for several years. It is perfectly serviceable.
I won't eat this.
I won't eat this.
This is the regulation meal.
Regulations. I'm so sick of laws and regulations. Well, this is what I think of your regulations.
Ooh.
What do you think of that?
The
Ooh.
rules say I must serve you food. They do not say you have to eat it. I have fulfilled my duty. Goodbye.
That felt good. I should rebel against authority more often. Although I do feel a little empty inside. Oh, right. Hunger.
Hungry.
Maybe this wasn't one of my better ideas.
Look it off the wall.
The Scarecrow left this behind. What's this? Escape 'em?
Escape him. What remains of my meager meal? Escape him.
Whoa. Feel a little dizzy. It seems the Scarecrow left me a magic spell. I just wish I knew what it does.
Ah. Ah. Get past TikTok. It's okay, they're shutting down pretty soon. Oblivion pills? Oh no. Like some of my stuff was placed in here. I'll just take it back. Hey, the mustard bottle. Dog whistle.
Don't want to toot my own horn, but
Toot my own horn. Yo, Redison, how's it going? Welcome back to the Crunchy Crew. Hope you had a wonderful day in Minecraft. Like these. Good staff. All prisoners are entitled to self free from health hazards, anything that would make them sick. Nobody will accuse us of inhumane treatment. I'm messing with it. Locked. Maybe we can get in the same way I got out. I just will walk past him. Better not. If TikTok catches me, I'll be in even bigger trouble than I am. Man, we didn't get that wand. Better not get too close. Ah. Ah.
Now I've got a splat of green food on the wall.
Nice.
With this kind of entertainment, the years of incarceration are just gonna fly by.
I did, in case this didn't actually work, whatever, and I had to like speed through this real quick, catch up back to where we were. I do have a guy pulled up. I'm kind of glancing at a little bit.
Hey, TikTok!
Kinda.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there is a problem.
Please state the nature of your problem.
Food on the wall poses a health hazard.
That food on the wall is a health hazard. Look at it, it's green.
That is most unusual.
Wasn't it green before?
That food came from a recent batch. Regardless, it appears to have spoiled. It is my duty to clean it. Step away from the door.
Alright, easy. Oh, hey! I forgot about this girl. I just forgot about most things in this game. Ginger. Yeah, there's a saying that goes with this. Something about letting sleeping dogs fly. My cat sounds just like that.
The throne room is empty, Thankler Line. Now, to find another way out of here. The famous magic picture.
I thought it was
You
a
just
mirror.
ask it to show you something and it does.
Show me William.
If you ask me, it's just another form of spying. I wonder...
William.
Show me William, my brother. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, good.
Show me Dee. Dee's in her suite brushing her hair.
He's nuts.
Her little dog Toto is in there too. Show me Ozma. Nothing. Of course she'd shield herself from this kind of thing. Show me Petra. I see myself in the throne room, looking at a picture of myself in the throne room. Don't know what else I expected.
Oh. Madeline. Nothing in it. I don't know what purpose it serves. Might just be decorative. Better not mess with the throne. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
The whistle was silent, but I felt like I was alerting the whole palace.
Oh, forgot to click on this.
Hey, it's you!
Hey,
What are you doing here?
what are you doing here?
Escaping. Can you help me get out? Is there a secret exit or something?
Not that I know of, but Dee could help.
Dee, she still owes me 700 emeralds. With that money, I could easily get out of town and hide until this blows over.
Not now.
Not now. I want to look around first.
Okay, I'll wait here.
I want to miss out on the buttons. I need that concept art.
Hey, Toto?
Are you ready?
All right, take me to Dee.
Just follow me and be quiet. Hey, Dee, someone here to see you.
Love that question
You.
and trivia
You're supposed to be in
because
prison.
it's different every single game.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
I cannot be blamed for that. It's not my fault you're incompetent.
Whoa. Boyfriend's the one who's incompetent.
Your boyfriend's the one who's incompetent. He stole from a Phanphasm spy.
The spirit rod came from Phanphasm Island?
I have no idea. I just know that this is much bigger than either of us imagined.
Where's my brother?
Where's my brother? You said you could help.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I admit I was curious about your brother. So I used Ozma's magic picture. It showed me nothing.
Yeah,
Same.
I did the same thing.
You used Ozma's magic picture? That's illegal.
What?
You're right. Maybe she should throw me in prison. Oh wait, she already did. You owe me something for what I went through.
I don't see why I owe you anything. I have neither Ansel nor the spirit rod.
Can you at least give me the gump fare to get out of here?
I'm not giving you one lead cent.
Lead scent?
An expression where I come from.
Toto, help me out here.
Sorry, lady, I'm her dog. What she says, goes. If she doesn't want to use a belt, then she doesn't want to use a belt.
Toto, shh.
Belt?
Help.
You don't know about a magic belt?
No!
Toto!
It gives her one wish a day.
Toto!
Only keeping her informed, Dee. It's important to be educated.
True.
Why didn't you use the belt to find Ansel?
I tried. It didn't work. Ansel learned a few tricks on his travels. He knew how to protect himself from my belt's power. Approaching you was my last resort. Believe me.
Use the belt on me. Get me out of this mess.
I am not using my daily wish on you. I needed to color my hair.
Uh-huh. You owe me.
You owe me, princess.
Like I said, I owe you nothing. I have neither Ansel nor the spirit rod. You're on your own.
Hmm.
Come on! Just wish me far away from this palace.
Send her to Ev. It's supposed to be nice this time of year.
I told you, no! Now leave before I just wish you back into prison.
Dee, I'll only say this once. If you don't get me out of here, I'll make your life a misery. Trust me on that.
Your threats mean nothing, Petra. Get out. Now.
You want me to beg? I'll beg. Dorothy Gale, please help me. My brother's out there somewhere. I'm the only one who can find him. Do you want that on your conscience?
I don't think she cares.
God, you're impossible. You want a wish? Here's a wish.
wish you would be quiet!
Oh.
Huh?
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
She wished me into silence. I can't say a word.
Now get out of here. Maybe you can escape, maybe you can't. But I won't be involved in helping you.
I want to scream. I want to curse and howl at her. But she has all the cards. I'm on my own.
Dang.
Stupid D, stupid Magic, stupid Ozma, stupid Toto, stupid Petra. Oh, I should have known better than to get involved in this case. That's strange. I can't hear my footsteps. I guess D's spell affected more than just my speech.
Ew.
With my footsteps silent, she can't hear me. At least that's one good thing that's happened to me today. The General sure can snore. I'm almost out of here.
My cat also snores.
Huh? Voices. They're coming this way. I have to hide.
Hide behind this rug. Hee.
A Phanphasm spy in our university.
Professor Wogglebug said he was just as shocked as anyone.
Or
You
was
needn't
he?
punish him.
I don't intend to. He is useful in his way.
Have you examined the spirit rod?
Yes. And you were right. It is the same spirit rod that was used in the war.
And the souls of the witches?
We're inside. Yes.
Fascinating.
Dude, let's free him.
You know what this means.
I do.
If you were still king, would you do anything different?
I am not capable of making those decisions, Your Majesty. That is why I am no longer king. As your advisor, I do the best I can, but the choices are yours to make. You know what is best for Oz. You keep us strong. You keep us safe.
We won't be attacked again, Scarecrow. I won't allow it.
I never said otherwise.
And what about the woman who found the spirit rod?
Yes, Petra. She's in the prison now.
I had no choice, Scarecrow. That law exists for a reason.
I am sure she appreciates that. I wonder how she is coping. Perhaps you could use this magic picture to find out.
An
Uh-oh.
interesting idea.
What? He helps me escape and then betrays me? That backstabbing, straw-filled son of a...
Show me Petra.
Well, that's interesting.
Yes, interesting. Come out, Petra. We know you're there.
It's just the cleaning service. I can't make any noise.
I can't say a word. Not that it would do me any good. They have me. I can either give myself up or wait for the guard to drag me out. But if I'm about to go down, then I'll go down with dignity.
You escaped. Tell me how.
You're ugly and you smell like sour pumpkins.
Even if I wasn't affected by a silence spell, I'd get executed for just thinking that. Thank Lurline for small favors.
It appears she can't speak.
Are you sure?
If this woman can do anything, it's talk.
I can reverse that spell. Come with me to the throne room. We have much to discuss.
The last time I faced Ozma on her throne, I was thrown into a dungeon. Whatever she has planned for me now, it can't be good.
The power of speech has been returned to you. Please answer this question. Do you know anything about the Spirit Rod?
I know it's worth something to somebody.
I know it's worth something to somebody.
Yes, to me. Do you remember how we won the war, Petra? What finally drove the Phanphasms away from our borders and across the desert?
I wasn't there.
Yes, I know. But indulge me.
Ragudo. Who is Ragudo?
Ruggedo helped us.
Ruggedo.
The Gnome King was our enemy
Oh,
before
yeah,
we captured
yeah.
him, true. He gave us important information about the enemy, which aided us greatly. But that alone would not have turned back the tide of war. We were on the verge of losing.
Same,
But
man.
we didn't lose.
No, we didn't.
Of course we didn't. I don't know why I have to listen to this history lesson. Her eyes and voice betray nothing, just icy calm.
What I am about to tell you will not leave this room. The Wicked Witches of Oz. Do you know of them?
Alright, real quick. Reminder that this was the not the very first, one of the earlier games for the Wadjet company. So it's still very bare bones in a lot of way. I mean, it would have been cool if we got to do more with like the silence thing. As well as like a few other things, but my expectations are like at the bottom. Just because this game is so old. Even the original Blackwell game, it was good, but it was still pretty bare bones in terms of like a lot of stuff going on. They were still working things out, figuring things out. Yeah. I'm enjoying it either way. But it's interesting seeing how much they've grown over the years, how much different this game is compared to like I forgot the name. How the Barrow Hill something. The Hallow of Barrow. I forgot what it's called. Arrows of something. And Unavowed. Unavowed is really good. I didn't like the Barrows one as much, but it's interesting just seeing how far they've come, especially puzzle-wise. Anyways, back to the witches.
Of course I do. Every school child knows those stories. They ruled the Winky and Munchkin countries before they were destroyed by Dorothy Gale and her friends.
It was a long time ago. We were all different people then. We thought we were doing the right thing.
It is easy to say that the witches deserved their deaths. They were tyrants and traitors and were not fit to live.
Whoa.
But their existence ensured there was balance.
Balance? I don't understand.
Be patient. The witches of the East and West were dead. What of the witches of the North and South? Glinda and Locusta, do you know about them?
One of them like helped. I think it's been I don't know. It's been a long time.
They were killed by the Phanphasms.
Yes, they did their best, but the Phanphasms were too strong. But when they died, the Phanphasms fled. The tide of battle turned. We forced them away easily. The enemy was suddenly weaker, less confident. It defied all logic.
If I may,
You may.
once I applied my brain power to the problem, it was simple to work out.
Brain power.
Oz is all about
Let the
balance, you
bass
see.
rise up.
4 countries, 4 witches. 2 of them wicked, 2 of them kind. With the Emerald City in the middle to bind them. When these elements are in harmony, we are strong. When they are not, we are weak. This is how the Phanphasms were able to attack us in the first place.
So when the last 2 witches died, everything was in balance again.
To an extent. Oz has natural magical defenses, but only when there is balance. With all 4 witches dead, there was a balance again. It was weak, but it enabled the kingdom to fight back.
Oh.
How can a kingdom fight?
Oz is a kingdom built on magic, Petra. Some things we are not meant to understand.
Hmm.
It didn't work though, did it? The Phanphasms are back. A spy got through.
One spy isn't a direct assault. They can't attack us directly, so they must resort to other methods.
Hmm.
So what happened next?
I banned the use of magic to prevent another witch from coming into power. If there was another witch, our magical defenses would be gone. I could not let that happen.
Oh.
But people practice magic anyway.
Petty thieves and criminals. Hardly a threat to the balance. Rest assured
Balance?
that if there was any powerful magic in any of them, we would know.
Why are you telling me all this?
I was just getting to that. Cutter, the Phanphasm spy, was here for a reason. He was searching for the Keystones. Did he tell you about them?
What?
I don't remember.
Allow me to refresh your memory. Cutter read about the Keystones in an ancient manuscript and organized several expeditions to find them. None of them ever returned.
Are the Keystones important?
They are ancient. They were created when the goddess Lurline built this kingdom. They are the source of our magic and protect us when the kingdom is in balance. As with the witches, there are 4 of them, 1 in each country. We believe Cutter was looking to destroy them, to find a way to make us weak once more.
Did he succeed?
No, but he found something of far greater value.
The Spirit Rod.
You are correct. An ordinary wooden rod, but with 4 spirits held inside. The spirits of our friends, the 4 witches.
What?
The 4 witches? In a rod?
We are at a loss to explain it ourselves. But I could feel them. They were inside the rod, trying to get out. I don't know how long they've been in there, but I imagine it isn't pleasant for them.
How did Cutter find something like that?
We do not know. All we know is that if the rod had not been stolen, he would have it still. That man Ansel is a true hero, whether he knows it or not.
Figures. Ansel hid like a coward and gets called a hero. Me, I get arrested. There's no justice. What does all this have to do with me?
Oz is made up of 4 countries. Each country has a witch. Each country has a keystone. They are all linked. The keystones can bring the witches back. We will have 4 witches again. Our magical defenses will be stronger than ever.
And then you can remove the ban on magic.
Exactly.
But there's a problem, or else you wouldn't be telling me this.
I know the location of 2 of the keystones, those of the north and the east. Those spirits are free, but 2 remain. The remaining 2 keystones have been difficult to find. We need someone of your skills to track them down.
How much? I charge double for royalty.
I charge double for royalty.
You will be well compensated, I assure you. You will find a gump waiting for you in the courtyard. It knows your first 2 destinations.
But
This isn't open for debate. Take the spirit rod and go. Incidentally, the 4 witches were the most powerful magic users in the kingdom, and the most wise. One of them might be able to find your brother.
thank you, Your Majesty. But my brother is gone.
Wow.
He can't be used as a bargaining chip. Not even by you.
Ooh.
Was that entirely wise? Her brother is a sensitive subject.
If it gives her motivation to continue, then its purpose is served.
You asked to see me first and foremost?
We have interrogated the prisoner. You let the spirit rod slip through your fingers twice.
It may seem that way, Your Highness.
Seem that way? It is that way. You were given that spirit rod in order to entrap the 4 witches. Now, 2 of the witches are free again. Not only that, but you can't even go back to Oz as a spy. You have failed us.
Your Highness, I have spent years formulating this plan, and I've prepared for every eventuality.
Including this one?
The prospect of the spirit rod falling into enemy hands did cross my mind, yes.
So, what's your plan?
The rod is traveling with Petra now. We have to watch her very closely and see what she does.
And then?
That's the clever part. Now listen.
Oh. I was gonna say something, I completely forgot in the middle of all of that. Oh, some aspects of this game remind me of The Longest Journey. Hey, let's go to Winky.
All this clean mountain air is killing me.
Oh my god.
How do people stand it?
Shaggies.
Give me the city any day.
How can people stand breathing?
Blue flowers in yellow Winky country. From what I've read, that's almost impossible.
What happened here? Only gets your attention. What does it say, though? Very quaint. Alright, somebody, are you redeemed first? Nice try, though. The antlers are a nice touch. Who's Shaggy? Are you Shaggy? Yo, it's the Tin Man! I was wondering when we were gonna meet this guy.
Hey, are you in charge around here?
That depends.
We met everybody
Who are
else.
you?
Petra.
I'm Petra, and I'm the one asking the questions.
Is that supposed to be tough
That's on
talk?
second.
Yes?
Not bad. Needs work, but not bad. Well, Petra, my name's Chopper. Nick Chopper. Most folk call me the Tin Man.
Mm-hmm. Heard of you.
I've heard of you.
That was a long time ago. Ancient history for most people. Nowadays, I'm mostly the governor.
You're the
Governator.
governor of Winky country.
You got it. Put in charge after the Wicked Witch of the West got her ticket punched. Lucky me.
Lucky you. Speaking of Dreadout. Happy, Year of the Snake. What is that, next week? Happy Year of the Snake, everyone. I'm excited for all the snake fan art. Is that January 29th? 2 weeks from now. A little less than 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 weeks from now. Happy Year of the Solid Snake. Oh my god, you're right. What if I play Metal Gear Solid on the 29th? All come together, Claude. I just saw Keepers of the Dark and instantly thought of the snake. The Serpent Mistress is actually an alligator. But it still made me think of that. Is anybody doing anything for, Lunar New Year? I'm definitely not playing Lunar. I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid. Because it's about Snake. I hope Jimmy plays Snakebird so I can find out what that game actually is. I think Jimmy put Snakebird on somebody's list. Oh, wait, Mint's got Snakebird on their list. I think. Snakebird for Year of the Snake. On the 29th of January. Alright, anyways, back to this.
Tell me about yourself, Nick.
That's Governor Chopper to you. And I ain't got nothing to say.
I just want to ask a few questions. You don't have to answer.
Go ahead and ask then.
Happy Year of the Snake, Jimmy. For some reason, I read this as, how did you get to be pregnant? I don't know what part of my brain went that way.
What are you drinking?
This
I don't know how that happened.
cotton clip crude oil.
Ah, the hard stuff.
It gets me through the day.
How did you get to be governor?
There wasn't anybody qualified after the witch died. So I got chosen. After being ruled by the witch, they wanted someone with a kind heart.
And they chose you?
Things were different back then.
It's funny. So once again, this is Swadjet or whoever. I've been trying to place voices and from this game and some of their other games, but these all the voices in this game feel new, and they were only in this game. Oh, there's a button right there. Right there.
What do you do as governor?
Huh. I don't even know myself. I'm supposed to be in charge, I guess. But ever since the war, I got corrupted just like everybody else.
Kind of corruption.
What kind of corruption?
Nah, forget I said that.
Oh, okay.
That was the oil talking.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
I'm looking for something called the Keystone.
You are, huh?
Do you know where it is?
Me? No. Never heard of it.
Did an expedition party come here recently?
Those guys? Yeah, they came here acting like they owned the joint. They rented my horse for the day and then went off into the mountains.
Did they find anything?
They found something, all right. The horse came back scared out of his mind. The guys that went with him, they disappeared.
What happened to the expedition party?
Don't know. Scared the sawhorse pretty good, whatever it was. He won't talk about it.
You don't seem very curious.
I'm not. I've got my own problems.
What do you know about the Keystone?
I never heard of it before.
I need to know where the expedition went. Can your horse take me?
Sure he can, but he's not going to.
Why's that?
First of all, he's scared stiff of whatever was out there. Second of all, I need him here.
Let's change the subject.
Might as well. I don't know anything about a keystone.
I'd like to know more about this area.
What do you think I am, a tourist bureau?
Just a few questions.
Well, make it quick.
What can you tell me about this town?
Flo? It's small. Quiet. I like it that way. People don't remember, but this used to be where the Wicked Witch's castle once stood.
Really?
We knocked it down and built this town in its place.
Tell me about Shaggy's garage.
Shaggy's a bit off in the head, but he's the best Gump guy in Oz. I don't know what his secret is, but Gumps come from all over the kingdom and get serviced here.
Oh, that's why the antlers.
What's the diner like?
Wish I could tell you, but I'm not much for eating. People seem to like it, although they say it's kind of different. It's munchkin food, you know.
I haven't had munchkin food in years.
Well, now's your chance.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Is that your horse?
He's called the Sawhorse. And yes, he's mine. Talk to him, if you want.
Oh.
About this area,
Yeah,
let's talk about something else.
sure.
We'll talk more later.
If you say so.
Hey, friend.
Hello?
Yes? Who are you?
I'm Petra.
I'm the Sawhorse.
You're made out of wood.
You noticed, huh?
It's hard not to.
I thought my new shape would hide it, but people still notice. It's hard to be taken seriously when you're made out of wood.
What's wrong with that?
The governor tells me you know where the expedition team went.
I don't talk about that.
Can you take me to where they went?
No, absolutely not. I don't want anything to do with that place.
What place?
I said I'm not talking about it.
Oh.
You're really made of wood.
Do you mind? It's kind of a sensitive subject.
Sorry. Thanks for your time.
Oh. Was he? I've never seen The Wizard of Oz. I've only seen Return to Oz. And I don't remember much about it other than it was the scariest movie of all time. We watched it in school, and I never understood why we were allowed to watch such a spooky thing in class. I was like in 5th grade or something like that.
Shaggy, Shaggy, Shaggy. You wound me. You hurt me deeply. Haven't I always been good to you? Didn't I help you start your business? Yeah, but, And have I asked for much in return?
Oh, I forgot to get the
Think
thing
of where
outside.
you'd be without me. You were eager for my help when you started, and now you want to refuse me? I didn't have much, choice, did I? There's always a choice. You can either pay me what you owe, or you don't. Just be prepared to accept the consequences. I understand. Good.
Wow. 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 They belong to Shaggy.
Looks like Shaggy's Gump Garage passed its yearly inspection.
Gump heads, cold and lifeless and waiting to be brought to life. Wait. Does he just take the heads and put them? Oh my god. Dude, Return to Oz is spooky. Stuff will be part of Gump one day. Right now it's just junk. I think so. All I remember in Return to Oz is there were all these heads, and they would like put the heads on things, and they would like be alive, and then there was like a whole room of all these just like talking heads. We should group watch it in Discord.
Are you Shaggy?
Yeah, that's me. What can I do you for?
I'm Petra. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
I'm looking for a keystone. Ever hear of it?
No. Well, I don't think so.
Did an expedition party come here recently?
The, one from, the Emerald City?
Yes. They came here?
Uh-huh. I, stored their gump. They never came back for it. I had to, sell it.
What is this place?
Gump Garage. I fix and, store Gumps.
I've heard stories about Gump construction. They were built and then sprinkled with life powder. I assume you're licensed to use life powder?
Yeah, totally. Of course.
Of course.
Certificates on the, wall.
I'm watching the trailer to Return to Oz. This movie is so spooky.
Can you tell me anything about the Tin Man?
He's the governor.
He does a good job?
Yeah, sure. I have no complaints.
Who is that frog?
Frogman.
Frogman.
He's, a customer.
You built him a Gump?
Yes.
When someone stumbles over their words, it usually means they're lying. Shaggy, on the other hand, stumbles over all his words.
I found
So
the Gumps
he's either lying all the time, a horrible
in Return to
speaker,
Oz.
or both. See you around, Shaggy.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, it's all coming back to me. I'm watching trailers to Return to Oz. This game, I've noticed, borrows a lot from Return to Oz. I don't know how much was in the original Wizard of Oz because I never saw that one, but yeah, they rode around on a Gump in Return to Oz. And like the Tin Man, not the Tin Man, the TikTok walked around with them. Gnome King. Oh my god. Let me close that. Alright. Sorry. I definitely should watch that after we finish this game at some point. Or it's marked private. If I want to talk Shaggy, I should just go in the main entrance.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
About this area.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Oh.
We'll talk more later.
If you say so.
$70%.
Is that so much to ask? After all, think of all the work I've done on your behalf. You arrived here with nothing. Look what you've achieved.
But 70% of all my earnings.
A mere token of your appreciation. You do appreciate what I've done, don't you?
Yes, but I was going to send that money home to my family on the farm. It hasn't rained in months. They need the help. If I give you 70%, I'll have barely enough left over to keep this place open.
Then it appears you have a choice to make. My assistant will come by to collect later. Good day.
I know, I would just break his kneecaps. Like, he doesn't seem that intimidating. Maybe it's because he's a frog? I don't know. I know some pretty tough frogs, like Gene from Breath of Fire. With his big eyes. I don't know. I shouldn't have watched the trailer. Everything, like, my brain is now like churning. I'm like, was this person in Return to Oz? Miss Cake? Was Petra in Return to Oz? Was this thing in Return? Were these flowers in Return to Oz? There was a talking rock in one of the trailers. Have we run into a talking rock? Yo, Helmet?
Are you Miss Cake?
That's me. Would you like a table?
No, I'm not here to eat. My name is Petra. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Things are quiet, so I have time.
Who was that frog?
Who was that frog?
Oh, the Frogman. He's just a customer of mine.
You looked pretty upset when you were talking to him.
Upset? No, not me. Things couldn't be better.
I'm looking for something called a keystone. Have you heard of it?
Keystone? No, I haven't, but I'm new to the area, so I'm not the one to ask.
You're from Munchkin Country. Not that I needed to ask. Nobody would dress like that unless they were from Munchkin Country.
That's me, Munchkin farm girl, born and bred.
What brought you here from Munchkin Country?
The mountains, of course. Munchkin Country will always be home, but it's so flat and boring.
Oh.
Did an expedition team come into town recently?
I don't know. I only got here a few months ago. I haven't had the time to really get to know anybody.
What sort of restaurant is this?
Well, I can cook just about anything, but my specialty is Munchkin cuisine.
Really?
They can't get Munchkin food here in the Winky Mountains, so I'm bringing it to them.
How are you doing that?
Trade secret.
Great secret.
What can you tell me about Nick Chopper, the governor?
Oh, the Tin Man? He seems nice enough, but just between you and me, he doesn't act like a real governor.
How so?
Well, look at him, standing around drinking all day. It's shameful.
Yeah, that seems like a real governor to
Maybe
me.
he has a good reason to drink.
Nothing could be that bad.
How well do you know Shaggy, the gump mechanic?
That funny man next door?
That's the one.
He comes in here sometimes, but we've never really talked. He hardly says a word.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Right, I saw something sparkling. Maybe not.
So, how much did you extort today?
Extort? I do not extort. I merely get paid for services owed.
You just watch your back, Frogman.
You just remember who is really in charge here, Governor. Good
It's
night
me.
to you.
I like that he just wears a bathrobe everywhere. I too want to wear a bathrobe everywhere. Let's go back. I thought I saw something sparkling. It was like down here. Did I imagine it? I think I imagined it. I need like a belt for the Mountain Dew Snuggie. Like a Cheetos belt.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah?
Who are you talking to?
You're kidding, right? Everyone knows the Frogman.
I'm not from around here. I don't know him.
Well, consider yourself lucky.
Who is he?
If you asked him, he's a a businessman.
What kind of business?
The protection business.
Nah, the old protection racket. Some things never go out of style. So he's a mobster.
You said it, not me.
Why are you so afraid of him?
Afraid? Who said I was afraid?
You agreed with whatever he said. You're supposed to be in charge.
Yeah? Well, it's not that simple. I might be in charge, but that guy's in control.
Mm-hmm.
What does he control?
He controls half the businesses in Winky Country. pays off the other half. He's got everyone under his thumb, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Why haven't you arrested him?
Hello, Sarah.
Look, if I marched
And
in there,
GBA?
it's not just the Frogman I'm hurting. He controls countless businesses, and if he goes down, they all go down.
Wait, why do they all go down?
So, if they do business with the mobster, they deserve what they get.
Who's he protecting them
Easy
from?
enough to say. But the Winky people are simple people. They just want to live their lives in peace. They deal with the Frogman because it makes their lives easier.
And if they didn't?
Their lives would be a lot harder and a lot shorter.
Okay, but why?
So you do nothing.
Hey, you think I haven't tried? There's no concrete proof. Without it, his lawyer would tie everything up in court for years. And then all of Winky Country gets dragged through the mud.
So all you need is proof.
Not just proof. We need airtight, solid evidence. Evidence so great there's no chance of it ending up in court.
Let's make a deal. I get the evidence, and then you tell me where the expedition party went.
Are you serious?
Do I look like someone who jokes?
Huh. Why not? Sure, kid. I'll make that deal. If you can pull that off, I'll let you do anything you want.
How do I get to him?
Ask the Sawhorse. He'll take you.
It sounds to me like he's protecting them against him.
Where does the Frogman live?
He's got a villa in the mountains. The Sawhorse can take you. Just ask him.
Anything I should be prepared for?
The Frogman is a slippery one. He's always got a trick up his sleeve, one way or the other. So be prepared for anything.
Does he work with anyone?
He's got an assistant living with him. If you speak to him, you'll have to go through her.
Anything you can tell me about her?
No.
Nothing?
No. Just leave it, all right?
I think I touched a nerve.
Hmm.
All right, forget it.
The Tin
Let's
Woman,
change the subject.
former
With
lover.
pleasure.
We'll talk more later.
If you say so.
Sawhorse,
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
it's okay with the boss, so hop on.
There's a light on. There must be someone up there. Sweet Lurline, would you look at the size of that place? You could fit my entire office on the front lawn.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Petra. I'm here to see the Frogman.
What is this regarding?
Business
I'm here
proposition.
to discuss a business proposition with him.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Do I need one?
Let's find out. Come with me.
Yes, Nimmy?
Miss Petra is here to see you, sir.
Is she? All right, send her in.
Are you the Frogman?
The one and only. And you are Petra from the Emerald City.
What makes you think that?
Give me some credit. You don't exactly blend in, do you?
I had no idea I was that obvious. I hate the countryside. I stick out like a sore thumb. Say what you like about the city, but I fit in there. I'm looking for something called a keystone.
A keystone. Sounds fascinating.
It's supposed to be in the area.
Oh, is that so? Well, I've never heard of it.
Fire, it's behind the painting.
I saw you talking to Nick Chopper.
The Tin Governor? Yes, I see him often. What of it?
It sounded like you were threatening him.
Threats? The very idea. I am a law-abiding citizen like anybody else.
Who was that woman that brought me up here?
That was Nimi Ami, my personal assistant. A very capable woman.
Is me being from the Emerald City a problem?
Not at all. I was just making an observation. I have nothing but fondness for the city. I just wouldn't be caught dead living there.
The city's not all bad.
Too noisy and crowded for my taste. Besides, in a city so full of green, how would someone like me stand out?
He definitely had a point there. What sort of work do you do?
Me? I'm a gentleman of leisure.
Now I know that's a lie.
Is it now? Not many are brave enough to say that to my face. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't throw you out of here.
I'm here from the Queen.
Maybe we could help each other.
Help me, huh? In what way can you help me?
I'm resourceful. I can get things done. You need someone to get their hands dirty. I'm your girl.
You make a good point. However, what makes you qualified to join my business?
I've got something nobody else has.
What's that?
A magic license.
Fake, I'm sure.
No, it's legit. Given to me by Queen Ozma herself.
Ha! Perhaps you'd like to sell me the Winky Ravine while you're at it.
I'm being sincere. I have connections. We can help each other.
You want to help me? All right. Use your so-called connections to smuggle something out of the Emerald City for me.
What kind of something?
Something of dubious magical quality.
You mean it's a magic artifact?
It could be. It's a present for Nimi Ami. You get that from me, then maybe we can deal.
What kind of something?
Something,
You mean
you get...
Why do you need me to do that? Surely you've got smugglers of your own.
Of course I do, but it's a slow process. In the old days, you could find a willing gump to fly stuff in and out of the city for you, but not anymore. Now it's all done by boat. It's safer, but it takes forever. If your license is legit, you can fly in, grab the stuff, and fly out with no trouble.
Is smuggling part of your business?
It's never been proven.
You never slipped up. Not once.
Why do you care?
I just want to make sure I'm working for someone who knows what he's doing.
You're not working for me yet.
All right, I'll do it. What do I need to get?
There's a black market dealer in the city.
Yeah, Jack.
She's known as the Patchwork Girl.
Oh, her.
You know her?
Yeah, I live next door.
You could say that.
Find her. Tell her I sent you. Then bring back whatever she gives you. You got it?
No problem.
Smuggle for the Frogman.
Thank you for your time, Miss Ami.
Good evening.
Ass girl,
I'm not walking all
Leviathan.
the way back down the mountain. Not when I've got a trusty sawhorse to do it for me.
I remember Leviathan from the alpha version of Final Fantasy IX. World of Final Fantasy? I wonder if World of Final Fantasy is the alpha version of Final Fantasy IX. Wouldn't that be something? I don't actually know anything about World of Final Fantasy. What was I doing? Oh, smuggling. Patches. Is it? I'll look it up right now. Oh, I see. The bundle is minus 3% off right now. Hey, I got some buttons.
Scraps. Hello there. I've got some buttons for you.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Thank you, neighbor.
Thank you. What do we get? 10 man. Shaggy. Don't ask where Shaggy puts that hose. Cake. Ozma. Scarecrow. This guy. Clark Gable. Is that the guy from Golden Wake? I guess, was Golden Wake before this? I don't know. Golden Wake was not done by Dave. It was produced by, I don't remember. I don't know if it was done by the same guy that did this, though. Butter.
Here are some more drawings. Enjoy.
Oh, maybe that's what he's from. Who was that? Clark Gable. Is that Gone with the Wind? I've never seen, I don't know anything about Gone with the Wind.
Scraps. Hello there.
The Frogmen.
The Frogman sent me.
Oh, that cute little man. Are you here to pick up his magic paintbrush?
Vin Diesel.
Magic paintbrush? Sure, yes, that's me.
Here you go.
Thanks, Scraps.
Anytime, neighbor.
So, what's so magic about this paintbrush?
Oh, it's horrible. Or do I mean wonderful? Either way, it lets you paint whatever you think about.
Is that right?
It can only be used twice, though. So tell the Frogman to speak to me if he wants more.
I'll remember. Bye, Scraps.
Hmm.
Toodaloo!
What is this? Oh, the Spirit Rod. Good work. Good work, Dougie. I'm proud of you. Sugoku.
Sawhorse,
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
it's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Some of the music in this reminds me of Siberia. Forgot if I mentioned this since we brought trivia back, but I had a discussion with somebody about the 4th Siberia game, and they said it was absolutely worth it. But also, it's mostly standalone. You don't need to play the other 3 Siberia games to get like the full picture. So we might actually play the other 2 Siberia games that we never played, just so I can play the 4th one. I didn't really like Siberia 2 or 3, but we might go through that journey anyways. I did end up buying the 4th game. Either way. I was doing paintbrush.
Hello. Petra, was it?
That's right. What do you do for the Frogman?
I am his personal assistant. Anything he needs me to do, I do.
That conjures up an image I don't want in my head. I see.
I see.
What can you tell me about the Frogman?
Anything I can tell you, he can tell you himself.
Do you know if an expedition team came to this area?
A group of explorers came through here several months ago, yes.
Do you know where they went?
I'm afraid not. You'd have to ask the Frogman.
I'm here to see the Frogman.
This way.
Yeah, Nimmy, what is it?
Petra, to see you again, sir.
Again? Send her in. Have you got that item I asked for?
I've got your paintbrush.
Huh? You really got it?
Yeah, why did you think I wouldn't?
Right here.
I don't believe it. I gave you that job just to get you out of my hair.
What hair?
You are more resourceful than I imagined.
Resourceful? Right. If only all my jobs were that simple. What can I say? I told you so.
With you on my payroll, there's no doubt that I can expand my business into the city. This calls for a drink. Nimmy!
Yes, sir?
Bring us 2 martinis on the double.
Yes, sir.
She won't be a moment.
I've got to get going.
Must you? We haven't had our drink yet.
I'll take a rain check. I've got to set up our operations in Emerald City.
Of course, of course. Come back soon. We'll have that drink together.
It's a date. Ugh.
So you're working for us now, huh?
Is that a problem?
No. But since you're working for us, you can make a small delivery for me.
Get your facts straight, sister. I'm nobody's errand girl.
Here's a fact for you. I've got seniority. You don't just work for the Frogman. You also work for me.
Fine. What do you want?
Bring this locket to the governor.
Why?
Just do it.
I want to argue, but I don't want to raise any suspicions. Fine. Just this once.
For the Tin Man.
I was asked to give this to you.
Where'd you get that?
Nimmy, the Frogman's assistant.
Oh, is that what she calls herself? Well, I don't want her apology. And I don't want that locket. So when you see her next, you just give that piece of junk back to her. And tell her to stick it where the sun don't shine.
Ooh.
You're all heart, Tin Man.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, wait, yeah, he's looking for a heart. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh.
Miss Cake,
Hi, Petra.
I'm here to investigate the Frogman. Is there anything you can tell me?
The Frogman? Whatever for?
There's a chance he might be up to something illegal.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Are you sure? Why is he taking 70% of your earnings?
Who said he was?
You did. I heard you.
You are mistaken. I never said that.
Why doesn't anyone ever tell me what I want to know? Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
I wish I knew somebody that speedran Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, even if it just were for the meme of spending 3 hours grinding in one battle.
Hello again, Shaggy.
Hi.
Have you ever met Nimi-Ami?
Well, I know of her.
Do you know what happened between her and the Tin Man?
Duh, it's, obvious. A love story gone wrong.
Whoa.
I can understand what he's going through.
Oh?
How do you know what the Tin Man is going through? Are you in love with someone?
No. No. Forget I said anything.
What do you know about Miss Cake?
She's nice. She makes this terrific pie made from blueberries.
Whoa.
Blueberries?
Blueberries.
They come from Munchkin country. She somehow makes them grow here. Oh, it's pretty amazing.
What happened to your stammer?
What?
When you talked about Miss Cake, your stammer disappeared.
What, stammer?
That stammer.
So, I don't, talk so good. You don't need to, make fun.
Tell me more about Miss Cake.
Why? Is she in trouble?
No, at least I don't think so.
She's new to town. She's done nothing wrong. I'm sure of that.
Your stammer disappeared again.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. His stammer goes away whenever he talks about Miss Cake. Interesting.
Name. You're in love.
You're in love with Miss Cake, aren't you?
No, no. Hey, why would you think that?
I'm a detective. I know these things. And I'm not blind.
You won't, you won't tell her, will you?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe. For now.
A new quest? We're hooking these two up.
Have you told Miss Cake how you feel?
No, I can't. She's so sophisticated and, what's the word? Worldly. She's traveled all over Oz. I've barely left this town. She wouldn't be interested in me.
How do you know?
I'm looking for evidence against the Frogman.
You are?
Yeah. Can you tell me anything?
No.
Come on. Don't be a sap. He's got his hooks into you somehow.
I have no idea what you're, talking about.
Go on. Talk to Miss Cake. You never know, do you?
I don't know what to say to her. See, I'm not good with, talking. I never went to, school.
Why don't you talk to Miss Cake again?
I told you. I never went to school.
Cool.
I don't know how to talk good. I bet you went to school, huh?
Sort of. I recently enrolled at the Royal University.
Lucky.
See you around, Shaggy.
Sure.
Now this is a puzzle. I feel like this is our first actual real puzzle. Maybe the second real puzzle. With the exact same solution as the first puzzle.
I desire knowledge. Give me a pill on basic vocabulary. These knowledge pills sure are tasty.
They are not created for taste, but I'm glad you enjoy them.
What do you know? He's fooled.
Fooled again. Fooled or foiled?
Hey, I thought about your problem.
What problem?
Your little romantic problem. This pill might help.
What does it do?
It enhances
It
your
teaches you how to speak correctly.
vocabulary.
It teaches? Is it from the, university?
You got it. Go on, take it.
Well, I shouldn't.
You can think of me as a teacher, if it makes you feel better.
I don't feel any, different.
Maybe it takes some time to work.
Perhaps, you're right. If the intent of this small pill was to add color to the gray tones of my simple life, then it has failed. My torment is far too great for such a small pill to make much of an impact, I'm afraid.
Come again?
Come again?
I am merely explaining that your intentions, while good-natured, have come to naught. The delightful Miss Cake will remain forever out of my reach, though my heart cries out to her. But I do thank you, regardless, most assuredly.
Say red leather, yellow leather 3 times fast.
Whatever for?
I just want to test something.
That is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. Is it your intention to humiliate me? Prove your linguistic superiority? Saying red leather, yellow leather will prove nothing. Just... Great Lurleen! My speech, it's unimpaired. What freedom this is! I can verbalize, conjugate, and separate noun from verb with aplomb and grace. Words pour from my brain like golden jewels off a sparkling waterfall. Wait, was that a metaphor?
I need one of these pills.
Metaphors. I can even do similes, analogies, or even an allegory if I so wished.
Great. Glad to hear it. Now maybe you can do something for me. Tell me about the Frogman.
Oh, who cares about the Frogman? He can keep that worthless spell.
Spell?
The Woodsia spell.
Woodsia?
Yes, see? Wudzia! It
What?
makes wood float. For a Gump mechanic, it makes the job so much easier. But who cares about making wood float when my heart is soaring? I am off to sweep the fairness cake
He doesn't
off her
need
feet.
anything to make his wood float
Onward
anymore.
to glory!
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Now I can make anybody's wood float.
Table for one?
One is such a cold and lonely number. I cast it away. It shall never be uttered in my presence.
I'm sorry? Is there anything I can help you with?
Only the rest of my life.
I beg your pardon?
I can contain myself no longer. My heart is so full that it is nearly bursting. Miss Cake, ever since you came to this town, I have thought of nothing else but you. You are a bright ray of sunshine in a dull, gray, and featureless world. My greatest desire is to gaze upon you and become entranced in the depths of your eyes. You but need to smile upon me, and my world becomes full of color and light.
Those are some fancy words, Shaggy. That's the most you've said to me in months.
As I said, I could not contain myself.
You've been coming in here for months, and you barely say a word to me. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
But I do. I know I am incomplete without you. I am nothing if I...
Stop it! Just stop it. I think you should leave.
But dearest, why? I've just bared my soul to you.
You march in here with your fancy words and you think you can just... what? Sweep me off my feet? Change my life? I've had enough of that foolishness back in Munchkin country. I don't need it here.
Dang.
Get out of here, Shaggy, and don't come back.
Dang.
But...
Go!
Well, that worked out wonderfully.
His wood ain't floating
That's the
anymore.
last time I play matchmaker.
Match breaking.
Miss Cake.
Hi, Petra.
What do you think of Shaggy?
I don't really think anything. The man hardly says a word to me.
Maybe you could give Shaggy a second chance.
After the way he treated me, I came out here to get away from men like that.
Men like
Do
what?
not give Shaggy a
Men
second
who think they
chance.
can impress me with fancy words just because I'm a simple farm girl. What good is fancy talk when there's work to be done?
True.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Hello, Shaggy.
Greetings, O green-clad maiden of the Emerald City.
Maiden?
Uh-oh.
I am afraid you are not catching me at my best.
Yes, I saw what happened.
I'm afraid you witnessed a most terrible incident. My heart is split in twain. My
Cut in
stomach
half.
is churning.
Also cut in half.
Oh, the thoughts that fill my head. So many words, and they are all useless.
Oh my god. I just thought of the greatest animated emote. GBA, what if I made that Furby GIF into an animated emote? What just happened? Oh, he went and confessed his love to Cake, and she was like, "Get out of here, you crazo." And then he left, and now he's depressed. Because she didn't like him. Because he talked too much. But also, GBA, what if I made that Furby gif into an emote?
I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Don't blame yourself. It was my own fault. That infernal pill! Had I not been so desperate, I would have realized the folly of such an action. If there was only a way I could forget what I learned. A way to return my speech to the oblivion where it once lived.
I'll see what I can do.
We learned how to make somebody's wood float.
Tell me more about the Woodsia spell.
A spell used for the levitation of wood. All my Gumps come equipped with it. That is why they are ranked among the best in all of Oz. I should not have shared it with you.
Don't worry, I'm licensed.
You are? Then there was no harm done.
How did you get the Woodsia spell?
That is a private matter. Best not discussed.
Come on, Shaggy. I need to know.
Oh, what does it matter? My life is in ruins anyway. The Frogman gave it to me. He has access to all sorts of black market spells and artifacts.
But you're licensed. I see the certificate on the wall right there.
A clever forgery.
What?
And now he demands blackmail money. Why did you agree to such a thing?
My business was in shambles. I could barely make ends meet. The Woodsia spell enables my Gumps to be the best in the kingdom.
Was it worth it?
No, I am forced to give most of my earnings to the Frogman. I am just as poor as before. Only, it's worse now.
How?
If I refuse to pay or close the garage, the Frogman will expose me. I'm trapped.
Dang.
Goodbye, Shaggy.
Goodbye to you as well.
Oblivion pills. Makes people forget.
Here, try one of these pills.
More pills? Have you lost your mind?
These are Oblivion pills. They make you forget.
Forget? They can help me forget the knowledge I have gained?
Yes, you'll be back to your old self.
Very well. Give them here. It surely can't make me feel any worse.
Now, how did TikTok do it? I want you to forget all the knowledge that that elocution pill gave you. Say, red leather, yellow leather.
Huh?
Back to square one. Shaggy, do you remember anything that just happened?
Wait, Miss Cake!
What about Miss Cake?
I insulted Miss Cake!
Yes, you did.
I was not myself.
Maybe you should tell her that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
Alright, round 2. Maybe he'll win her heart this time. Surely this will work. Surely.
She did what?
A pill, yeah.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard. A little itty pill did all that.
Made me act, funny.
Funny is right. I never heard such nonsense.
It was stupid, and, I'm sorry.
Stupid is right, but I suppose it was sweet, in its way.
You're not, mad?
No. Maybe it's the mountains. I just can't stay mad when I'm near the mountains.
You, like the mountains?
Of course, it's beautiful up there.
Have you ever seen them from above? in a gump?
In a gump? No, I haven't.
We could, go for a ride.
A gump ride through the mountains?
Tomorrow night?
I think I'd like that.
Oh.
Really? Great. Oh, okay. I'll see you tomorrow night.
It's a date.
Oh.
And Shaggy.
Uh-huh.
When we go, we won't talk. You don't have to say a word.
Burn.
Miss Cake.
Hi, Petra.
So, you've got a date with Shaggy now.
Yes, he is kind of sweet, in his way. He works so hard and he needs someone to help him enjoy life. It's hard to stay mad at him. Just don't drug him again, okay?
What?
Oh, huh. He told you about that.
Uh-huh.
He told me everything. But I guess we owe you for getting us together, so you have my thanks.
Uh-huh.
Since you owe me, can you tell me more about the Frogman?
Oh, the Frogman. I almost forgot all about him.
What's his deal with you? How'd he get his hooks into you?
He saved my restaurant. Do you know how hard it is to grow munchkin food in this country? It's impossible without magic.
You seem to be doing pretty well.
You mean these plants, the garden outside, they don't grow on their own. They were all grown with a spell called Bigoth.
Bigoth.
It makes plants grow faster.
I think I know where this is going. Once you started using the spell and your diner became successful, the Frogman came along to demand more money.
It seemed so harmless at the time, just a little magic. But now he's threatening to expose me unless I pay him 70% of everything I earn.
Shaggy got the same deal, you know. He's in just as deep as you are.
Well, we have that in common at least.
So I got a spell that can make wood float, and one that can make wood grow faster.
I need proof of the Frogman's deals. Where can I get it?
I think he keeps all his documents in his study.
I've been in his study. I didn't find any documents.
I know. I was there too. But when I left, I thought I heard him say a magic word.
Word? What word?
I think it was telepo something.
Telepo something?
Yes, I think it's part of a magic spell.
More magic. This just gets deeper and deeper. Well,
Telepo.
I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Which Final Fantasy has the telepo spell? Is that 4 or 3? Telepo tadpole. Teleporter house snake. I like that one. I hope that's what it is.
Sawhorse.
Yeah,
Can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
it's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Wonder what I'm supposed to do with this spell that makes wood float. I don't know anybody made out of wood.
It looks like the Frogman is casting a spell.
Orchard.
What?
Rats. What did he say? Orchard. Sounds like the second half of a magic spell. First telepo, and now orchard. Put them together and you get teleportrait. That sounds like a magic word if I've ever heard one. I wonder what it does.
Wonder what it does.
Petra?
Missa me. How do you know Governor Chopper?
Oh, it was a long time ago. It's really none of your affair.
You got me involved by giving me that locket, so it is my affair.
It was a mistake. Just forget it.
The governor won't take your locket.
He won't. Did he say why?
He said for you to stick it where the sun don't shine.
He really said that?
Yeah.
He must hate me.
He's not wishing you any goodwill, that's for sure.
Nimia
Me seems to be the type who doesn't express her emotions often. But right now, she's struggling to keep a lid on them. Normally, I hate drama like this, but you never know when it can be useful.
Enough. Do you need to see the Frogman or not?
Yes.
Then come with me. You know the way. Just don't say anything else. Petra's here to see you again.
Nimi, what did I tell you about knocking first?
Oh, did I disturb you?
I bet this is the
Since
key
you mention
stone.
it, yes.
Each of the key
Disturb you
stones is
from
going to be
what?
like heart,
Staring out the
brain,
window,
courage.
counting your money?
What's got into you, Nimi?
Nothing. Everything's just dandy.
Wow.
What got into her?
I have no idea.
So, tell me about our operations in the Emerald City.
I'm working my connections.
Going well, I hope.
Sure, couldn't be better.
Excellent! This calls for another drink! Nimi!
What?
Get us 2 martinis, on the double.
Why don't you get them yourself?
What?
What?
You heard me. Is that all I'm good for around here? Answering your door, fetching your drinks? You don't appreciate me at all.
Nimi, please! That's not true at all.
Oh, put a sock in it.
Nimi! Just a minute, I'll deal with this.
Oh, good, he left.
Drama. I hate drama. Still, it gives me a chance to look around.
Well, the frogman entered this painting. How'd that green idiot do it? Art? Not sure what that is, but I've never been one for art. Flowers come from Gilkentribe, judging by the color.
Teleportrait. That didn't work. Maybe I'm missing something. If there was only a way to see the frogman cast a spell himself. This painting could use a little touching up. There we
I'm
go.
in the portrait.
Much better. Teleportrait.
Whoa.
That seems to have worked. I better finish up and get out of here before the frog comes back. Haha! I've hit the jackpot. Names, dates, account numbers. These files have it all. That tin Seamus has got to help me now.
Amos.
Teleportrait. I better fix this before the frogman comes back. Finished. Just in time, too. The paintbrush has gone dry. I'll just stuff it behind the couch.
Mm-hmm. Nothing hidden in the cushions of the couch. Nothing hidden in the cushions of the chair. I've doubt myself, but I need to keep a clear head. Robin's got a nice view from his study. I can see the sawhorse down below. I'll see myself out.
I have something I think you want.
Oh, really?
A folder of documents straight from the Frogman's files.
You're pulling my leg.
No, really. Take a look at this.
Okay. Just give me a few minutes to look these over. You weren't kidding. This is just the evidence I've been looking for. It lists names, businesses, financial transactions. No lawyer in all of Oz can defend against this. We've got him.
Couldn't happen to a more deserving guy.
You've done a good thing here today. Winky Country will be a much better place with the Frogman locked up.
Glad to hear it. Now, let's talk payment. Tell me how to get to the Keystone.
Huh? Oh, right. The Sawhorse will take you. Just tell him to take you to Winky Ravine. After you go, I'm gonna go round up a posse and go grab that frog.
Oh boy.
Sawhorse,
Yeah?
I need to go to Winky Ravine.
All right, but I go under protest.
What? Is he gonna shake every few minutes in protest? And this is the keystone I was sent to find. Wonder how much it's worth.
Ha! Free at last! What's this? A waterfall? It figures I'd come back near water.
That's the witch! You've brought back the Wicked Witch!
Boo!
Ah!
Ha! That felt good. You, girl, you brought me back.
Yes, and the name is Petra.
Petra, it's an honor.
It is?
For you, yes.
She's already getting on my nerves. Is there a way to put her back in the rod?
How long has it been since I died? 40 years? Is that fake wizard still in charge?
No, Queen Ozma rules Oz now.
Ozma? There's an Ozma on the throne? Imagine that. Anyway, out with it. You summoned me. What do you want?
I kind of just wanted to hang out. Nothing? Kind of just wanted to hang out.
Nothing. I just came to free you.
Free me? Why?
Want to play some Pogs?
Nobody owes me any favors.
Well, it's not you that we need. It's the Keystone.
This hunk of rock? What for?
The Keystones strengthen our magical defenses.
Is that what this is? Yes, yes, I can feel it. This is powerful magic. I can feel it sustaining me.
Can you tell me what the spirit rod is?
I have no idea. For 40 years I was dead, and then bang! I'm stuck in a magic rod with 3 other bickering witches. One of them was my sister, too.
So you don't know how you got in there?
No, don't know, don't care. I'm back. That's all that matters.
Why are you carrying an umbrella?
I'm allergic to water. Most witches are when they get to a certain age.
Oh yeah, I read about that. That's how you died, right?
You read about it?
Every school kid knows about it.
That means they know how I died?
Pretty much.
How undignified.
Dorothy Gale says hi.
Dorothy Gale says hi.
That name means nothing to me.
Really? Didn't she?
It means nothing!
Don't do anything funny.
Whatever do you mean?
I've heard the stories. You tried to take over Oz.
What do you take me for? I'm dead. What do I need to rule Oz for? Besides, you said it yourself. Ozma is on the throne. She's the proper queen. I won't move against her.
Question mark.
I'm looking for someone.
Someone?
Big question mark.
My brother. His name is William. I was told that you might have the power to help find him.
Well, as Witch of the West, I can tell you this much. He's not in Winky Country.
After all this time, I stopped expecting a helpful answer. So why was it still so disappointing? Thanks anyway. I have to go.
Fine, fine.
Come on, get back over here.
Not a chance!
She's harmless.
Harmless?
I'm only gonna say this one more time. Get back here. It's time for us to get out of here.
No, it's time for you to die.
Oh, for Lurline's sake.
What
Dun
is
dun
that?
dun.
The Wicked Witch? How fascinating. Still, that won't stop me. Petra, we could have done wonderful things. Instead, you threw it all away. Why?
Oh, I just realized this he's a beastman with he's a human figure with a frog for a head. Is he Phanphasm? The thought only just occurred to me.
I'm here to save Oz.
Did Oz ask you to save it? Oz has managed to survive this long.
It's finished, Frogman. Just give up with dignity.
I'm afraid not. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I am not without defenses of my own. Behold, the wand of Ivaldo. Smuggled to me from the distant kingdom of Ev. This wand belonged to the cruel king of Ev. With this wand, he terrorized the land. Now, I shall terrorize you!
A child's toy.
Impudent witch!
What are you doing? Go get help.
Shh. I'm in charge.
If I remain perfectly still, they won't pay any attention to me.
Look at these animations.
You know that?
You're dead!
Is that a problem? Maybe I'll kill you. Then we'll be even.
Now! Get him! Get him!
Just try.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
Huh?
Oh, dude. That was the martini. That was the blood. Frogman's probably fine. He just fell in the water.
Good riddance. Was that stupid man really in charge?
No. The real leader is Nick Chopper, the Tin Man.
Yes, I'm familiar with him. Oh well. Perhaps one day I'll challenge his rule, but not today. Oz is in danger. I'd best meditate and prepare.
Danger?
Enemies are readying to attack us. Ruling Winky country will mean nothing if all of Oz is destroyed.
Oh, she mentioned the umbrella, and I finally see it. I thought she was like smoking or something.
Nice work, Sawhorse.
This whole experience has added rings to me. I'm sure of it.
Hey, let's hit the trail.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
So, Ozian, how does it feel to know that your entire society is about to crumble?
First of all, the name's Ansel. And do you mind not standing so close? Your breath absolutely stinks.
I shall stand where I please.
You know the problem with you Phanphasms? You talk too much.
We talk too much.
You bet, Junior. I hear the guards talking, you know. I know that Petra has freed another witch. Soon, we're gonna have the 4-piece set. Then, you guys are in deep trouble.
All is going according to plan.
You would say that.
Think what you will, Ozian.
Ansel.
I shall call you what I please. But know this, your queen's days are numbered, and so are yours.
Wow, what a performance. If I wasn't chained up, I'd think about applauding.
Alright, before we jump into Quadling Country, I have to run really quick to the restroom. Super fast. BRB. Hello, I'm back. Back to enter the Quadling Country. I don't know enough about Oz to know what any of these places are. Is that supposed to be like west? No, and this is south? I don't understand.
Ah, Cutter. I was just looking over some of these books you teleported over from Oz.
You know what they say, Your Highness. Know your enemy.
And what is it that you know of our enemy?
I know that the Spirit Rod has entered both Winky and Quadling countries now.
So, they really are doing it. They are trying to free the remaining witches.
It appears that way, sire.
I underestimated you, my boy. I know it hasn't been easy for you, growing up as you are.
I wear my deformity with pride, Your Highness. If it helps the Phanphasm cause, I'm all for it.
I'm glad to hear that. In the days to come, I will need a regent to sit on the throne of the Emerald City. I would like that regent to be you.
Me? I am honored.
Think nothing of it. Get back to work, Cutter. Keep me posted of all developments.
Yes, first and foremost.
Hello. Quadling Country is considered to be Oz's natural preserve. Trees grow like wildfire and animals of all shapes and sizes roam the land. Some might consider that a good thing, but I've never been a fan of nature. Explore Woot's area. Woot! Wild Arena of the Arcane. Can't say much for the decor, but at least it's a sign of civilization in this backwards place. Have I ever used the website Woot? No, but I've been to Wooty. My stream used to be featured on the Wooty page for speedrunning spy fiction and Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Come witness the magnificence of the mighty Morbi tonight.
Mombi, baby, just relax.
Mombi.
You're my star attraction, and I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
Get rid of that wizard, then.
Mombi,
Wizard.
sweetheart, you're the tops. But you know I can't do that. He's allowed to be here as much as you.
Dang, Claude.
His presence irritates me.
Mombi, you're the cream of the crop, and we all love you.
Instantly thought
my
of
hands are tied.
the Yeti.
You are a miserable worm. I'll be in the cafe. Call me when you find a challenger worth my time.
Challenger? Is she a fighter? A 1v1 you. Mombi, were they in Return to Oz? Those are everywhere.
Hello.
Why, it's a citizen of the Emerald City, in my arena. How's the old place doing?
You're from the city?
Nah, but I've wandered through a number of times. In fact, that's my name. Woot the Wanderer, at your service.
I'm Petra. Why are you called Woot the Wanderer? You don't seem to be wandering anywhere.
Well, in my younger days, I was quite the traveler. I came from a little village in Gillikin country. One day I left and never looked back.
Where did you travel?
I've seen places beyond your wildest dreams. The old days were full of wild and untamed magic, sorcerers and witches and all sorts of crazy creatures. The world was full of wonder, not like this regulated junk you get nowadays. I fought in the war just like everybody else, but nothing was the same after that.
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't the same either. I lost my taste for wandering, so I set up shop here.
What is this place?
Oh, you mean you don't know?
I just kind of wandered in.
Well, I know all about wandering. You're standing in Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane. It is here that the greatest wizards, witches, sorcerers, magicians, and conjurers come to do battle.
Wizards and witches? You mean you organize magic duels?
You betcha. It's a little taste of the old days, right here at Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane.
Isn't that illegal?
Aren't magic duels against the law?
Of course they are. But I got a special license. As long as the duels are strictly regulated, we're fine.
What kind of regulations?
Just two, but they are biggies. Number one, no magic outside the ring. That's final. And number two, during the fight, only one spell can be cast at a time. Can't have magic spells mixing together. You never know what's going to happen.
Aha, turn-based battles.
When is the next fight?
Whenever I say it is. There aren't many magic users left, and our current champion is so good that nobody wants to face her. Well, nobody but the wizard.
The wizard? The Wizard of Oz?
Mr. Great and Powerful himself.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
The Great Wizard of Oz now working at a pathetic magic duel arena in Quadling Country. An interesting development, that's for sure.
Well, well, well.
I'm looking for something called a keystone. Do you know where it is?
I've seen plenty of keys and my fair share of stones. But a keystone? I can't say that I do.
Did an expedition team come this way?
We get all sorts of crowds come through here. I wouldn't know one from the other.
See you around, Woot.
Woot. They almost got me. Won't budge. The door's made of solid stone. Must be opened by men. Power stretches up as far as the eye can see. Roman warrior. There was a shaman. Ooh, rock? Talking rock? Priest, I don't like him, and I don't trust him. You never know what they are hiding.
A cake? That's bad for my figure. What else do you have?
2 cakes.
We have a light snack.
No, be gone with that. I require something far more substantial.
That's all we have left.
You dare deny the great Mombi?
We'll get more in tomorrow.
See to it.
That's not a snake, it's a rope.
Evening.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What are you selling back there?
Coffee.
That's
Ooh,
all?
We got some food, too.
What sort of food are you selling?
We're offering a 2-for-1 special today.
Ew.
A slice of cake and a small snack. Only 5 emeralds.
Oh.
I'm looking for a keystone. Would you know where I can find it?
I just work here. If you want food or coffee, I'm your girl. Otherwise, I got things to do.
Same.
That's what I love about the countryside. The locals are so charming. What can you tell me about Mombi?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Wow.
She's right over there.
Give me the special.
You got it. 1 heavy cake and 1 light snack.
Oof. That slice of cake weighs a ton. But that snack hardly weighs anything. Oh well, I suppose it evens out. Thanks for your time, miss.
Uh-huh.
Aye.
Hey, over here. Hey.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, lady, can you bust me out of here?
How'd you end up here?
I was captured. Captured and subjected to cruel tortures. That joker down there, his name is Kiki Aru. He's a fake. He tied me into a permanent knot and forces me to dance.
Dang.
What's a permanent knot?
It's a knot that can't be undone. I'm bound to him. He wants to pretend he's a wizard.
Oh.
Because I'm a magic rope.
Ask a stupid question. Is it so bad? What does a rope need with freedom anyway?
How would you like it if I tied your feet into a knot and forced you to dance?
Ah, good point. What can I do to help?
Do you know any unbinding magic?
Sorry, no.
I was afraid of that.
But I can make plants grow.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, lady.
Hello.
Who approaches?
My name's Petra. I have some questions for you.
Questions? How quaint. Very well. Ask.
Who are you?
If you have to ask that question, you do not deserve an audience with me.
Hold on. I know your name is Mombi, but who are you?
I am a sorceress from Gillikin. Once upon a time, my magic was known to both enthrall and terrify. But those days are long gone, and what little glory remains is here, in this pitiful arena. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Yes, it does. I'm looking for a keystone. Do you know where it is?
Perhaps I do, perhaps I don't. Such is the way of magic.
Anybody that says that, there's always somebody that does know.
Lots of things. It's a shame I can't help you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about the tower outside?
You mean Glinda's tower? It's an eyesore. I would have it torn down if I could.
Oh.
How did you get to be champion?
By being the best, of course. Not that the rabble here are any challenge.
Thanks for your time, Mombi.
The pleasure was all yours, I'm sure.
B.
Hey, I want to talk to you. He's totally enraptured in that flute. I won't get his attention this way.
Mom B.
No, no, no! I am this close to giving up on you, Ugu.
Ugu.
No talking, please. No talking.
Just the Wizard of Oz.
Try it again. You're not listening to me. Lead with your elbow. No! Your other elbow. You're hopeless. Come on, let her rip. No, no, no! In my day, we did wizards like you for
How about this post looks a little loose? Someone should fix it.
All right,
like
let's
me.
try it again. Lead with the elbow, support with the shoulder. Watch your feet.
I'll just replace this loose post. I assume
This is
this
just embarrassing.
was part of some puzzle.
Come on, let her rip.
We probably fall off the side or something.
No, no, no! In my day, we'd eat wizards like you for breakfast.
Hey, you busy?
Who are you?
I'm Petra.
Well, Petra, I hope you're here to put me out of my misery. Because if not, I'm trying to teach this idiot how to fight. Ugu! What are you trying to do? Catch butterflies? Strike hard and fast. I want to see that wand smoke. Kids these days, it would know magic if it blasted them in the face.
Ugu?
Who are you?
Oh, how soon they forget. I'm known as the Wizard, kid.
The Wizard? You mean the Wizard of Oz?
That's right, but I'm just the Wizard nowadays.
Oh.
What's the Wizard of Oz doing in a place like this?
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
No, the Wizard.
Every
The
school
movie
kid knows
from.
the story. You used to rule Oz. What are you doing fighting in magic duels in the middle of Quadling country?
Okay, first of all, I don't compete, I just coach. And second
Corey
of all,
refuses.
it's none of your
Hold on.
business.
Red Savage. No, the Luke Edwards was the wizard. Corey refuses to let his emotionally disturbed younger brother, Jimmy, be institutionalized, and the two run away together. They soon join forces with a resourceful girl who notices that Jimmy has a special talent. He is a wizard at video games and gets the high score on absolutely everything he plays. Evading their parents and a sinister bounty hunter, the trio head for a climactic showdown at the video game championships in California. No, not that Jimmy. Dude, this case has a lock on it. What the heck? You're in California? Oh my god. Are you Luke Edwards? You know that girl from Rilo Kiley? I forgot her name. Jenny Lewis? Maybe? You are good at Ninja Gaiden. He did have to play Ninja Gaiden to get to the finals.
Who's the kid?
This overgrown lummox is Ugu.
Ugu?
He's got a tiny bit of magic talent, and now he thinks he's a wizard.
What sort of magic does he do?
Parlor tricks? He's got some talent. He just doesn't have any brains to go with it.
Do you think he'll get any better?
Not a chance.
So why are you bothering?
You see any other contenders around here? You work with what you got.
Why are you just a coach? You should be in the ring.
Yeah, and if wishes were gumps, we would all fly, right? Look, I'm all washed up. Those who can't do, teach.
But still.
Leave it!
I used to read stories of the Great Wizard of Oz. He seemed so powerful and larger than life. I guess it's true what they say. You should never meet your heroes.
That's why I've never met Claude.
I'm looking for a keystone.
Keystone? What do you want with the keystone?
You know about the keystone?
No, I don't.
If you know anything, you've got to tell me. I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma herself to find them.
Sure you are.
Why doesn't anyone ever believe me?
Look, just forget about the keystone, okay? Like the rest of Glinda's tower, it's locked up tight.
Oh.
Glinda's tower?
I said forget it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do I get into Glinda's tower?
You can't.
How do you know that?
I used to work with Glinda. She taught me all the magic I know. We fought together in the war. I know how powerful she was. Nothing can get past the spell she put on that door. Not even me.
So you knew Glinda?
Knew her? Of course I knew her. When everyone called me a fake and a humbug, she took me in. She taught me everything I know about magic. And more.
More?
Forget it.
Thanks for your time.
She big boss?
Sure. Ugu, did I say stop? All right, let's try it again.
Wizard?
What do you want?
Thanks for your time.
Sure. Ugu, lead with the elbow, support with the shoulder.
Doesn't look like he's enjoying himself.
Watch your feet.
Hmm.
Oh, this is just embarrassing. Come on.
Woot?
Yes?
Woot.
How do you get into the tower?
Oh, you mean Glinda's tower? But you can't.
Why not?
You need a key to open it.
And let me guess, the key is lost.
Not at all. I uncovered the key myself.
So where is it?
Mombi's got it. The key's always given to the champion of the arena. If you want that key, you'll have to speak to Mombi.
See you around, Woot.
Mombe.
Mombi.
You have more irritating questions, I suppose.
Yes.
Very well. Ask, but be quick.
I need the key to Glinda's tower. The keystone is in there.
And why should that be my concern?
I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma herself to find it.
Are you? How brilliant. So by denying you, I'm also denying Ozma? In that case, no. I shall not give you the key. If you want the key, you'll have to get it like everybody else. By defeating me in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your time, Mombi.
The pleasure was all yours, I'm sure.
Woot?
Yes?
I want to fight.
You know magic?
Sure. I got magic coming out of my ears.
All right. Just have your coach register with me and you're in.
Coach? I don't have a coach.
Uh-oh.
No coach. No
Bum,
fight.
bum, ba-dum.
If it were up to me, I'd throw you into the ring with no questions asked. But it's about liability, see? You need a licensed coach to vouch that you're ready to fight.
Only I knew a coach.
See you around, Woot.
Come on, let her rip.
Wizard?
What do you want?
Let's go get Toto. That's a good idea. Hold on. Thanks for your time.
Sure. Ugo, did I say no?
Let's get out of here so he stops talking. I guess Toto isn't around. Oh.
Come on, let her
What
rip.
about in here?
No.
Guess Toto isn't around.
In my day, we'd eat wizards like you for breakfast.
Dang, Twin Peaks. R.I.P.
Wizard?
What do you want?
It's always interesting explaining to, mostly my parents. Anytime I talk to, like, my dad or my stepmom or whatever, about, they'll ask me about, like, current events in the online world or whatever, like, what's going on not on the news? And I'm like, well, David Lynch or whatever died. And they're like, oh, yeah, they've never seen Twin Peaks or whatever. Like, yeah, he died. It was very tragic. I was like, yeah, I don't really know. They're like, I don't really know much about him. I'm like, well, he's inspired pretty much everything that's ever existed in the media world of all time. Should play that one game, Alan Wake. And it's always interesting trying to explain to them how much certain people have, like, inspired certain things, like when the Berserk guy died. Yeah, David Lynch. And it's like when the Berserk guy died, I was like, yeah, he's inspired pretty much everything you've probably ever watched in your whole life. And it's the same thing with David Lynch. It's like, he's pretty much inspired everything ever to exist since the 1970s or whenever Twin Peaks came out. They're like, oh yeah? I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's not an oh yeah, like he literally inspired everything. I'm like, if you've ever watched any sort of like mystery thing that was weird or anything like that had like supernatural stuff, like X-Files. My dad was a big X-Files fan. I'm like, X-Files was inspired by Twin Peaks. Like, he inspired everything ever you've probably ever watched. And they're just like, oh, yeah? sorry, I just stretched my arms. Anyways, yeah. I need a coach.
Mombi won't give up the tower key.
Yeah, I know that. And why do you think I'm working so hard to breed a champion that can beat her? I've got to get that key back, I just have to. That tower doesn't belong to Mombi, it belongs to Glinda. If only I could find someone who stands a chance against her.
If only.
I need a coach.
Oh, you do, huh? As you can see, I've already got my hands full coaching this lump. Why should I coach you instead?
I'm fully licensed.
Makes no difference. Anyone can practice magic here as long as you're in the ring.
When I win, I'll give the tower key to you.
You what?
All I need is the keystone. Teach me how to win, please.
Well, you've got the drive and the motivation to win, but do you have the ability to back it up?
I won't know until I try.
All right, kid. Here's what we'll do. You face Ugu here in the ring. If you can at least beat him, then maybe you're worth something.
Ugu.
Let's do this.
Right. Get in the ring, kid. All right, kids. This is how it works. You stand still. No walking within the ring. This is a contest of magic skill only.
This Pokemon?
You use your brain, not your fists. You got that, Ugu? We don't want a repeat performance of last time. Now, as the challenge
There's one line.
Ugu casts the first spell.
What the?
Nice.
Now, use magic to counter Ugu's spell.
It's hard to breathe in here.
Why is it called a ring if it's
better find a
squared?
way
Because
out of this
originally it
prison,
was a
quick.
ring. Back in the old Colosseum days.
Easy.
What? How'd she do that?
She used magic, you imbecile. You should try it sometime.
Amazing.
I give up. Ugu, you're out of here. Hit the benches. Find another coach.
Okay.
All right, so you're a better spellcaster than Ugu, but that's not saying much. If you want to take down Mombi, you'll need a spell with a bit more oomph.
Oomph?
There's this spell. I call it Sap.
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 It works great against magic users. It takes a bit of their energy away. It's the mental equivalent of exhausting your opponent. But you need to cast it several times for it to work on someone like Mombi. You'll need to find ways of countering her attacks until the spell takes effect.
Hey, coach.
Hey, kid.
You think Ugu's gonna start gunning for me?
Ugu? Nah. When I kicked him out, he had a huge smile on his face. He's just not cut out for this business. Maybe you are.
Glinda, tell me about her.
Glinda and me were, well, close. She was my teacher. Perhaps something more. We fought side by side in the war against the Phanphasms, until she died for her trouble. Not a day goes by when I don't curse that war.
I know the feeling.
You lost someone too?
Yes, my brother.
Dang.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't brood so much about my own loss. Sometimes I forget that many people lost loved ones.
Don't worry about it. Misery loves company.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Yo, congratulations, Claude, on winning trivia this week with 92 points. So, there's, despite it being like 5 trillion dots left, there's honestly not that much left. I mean, there's a bit left, but not a whole lot. Enough that we'll just go ahead and finish this out today. Yeah, the week 2 D-Rust. Dang, that feeling you don't know any of this week's games. I don't know why there's so many dots, cause like it's what we have left is half of half my monitor. So like half, this is how much is left on the thing. It's still a lot. The font is like 2 hours sounds about right. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this out anyways, because I had planned on it in any case.
Why do you hate Mombi so much?
That witch doesn't deserve Glinda's tower.
And you do?
She goaded me years ago. She told stories about Glinda, said disrespectful things. I lost my head. I used magic against her outside the ring.
That was gutsy.
Yeah, well, it achieved nothing. Woot could have had me arrested. He settled for banning me from the ring, so I became a coach instead. One day, I'm gonna train someone who can wipe the floor with Mombi. Maybe it'll be you, kid.
Also, if anybody needs a break for like 2 seconds to grab some water or pee or something, after we get done talking to him, we'll take a 2-minute break.
I found this strange rock. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I think that's a Tonk rock.
A Tonk rock?
Well, that's what Glinda called them. They were often used in unbinding spells.
How do you use it?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but if I had access to Glinda's library, I could tell you. Your best bet? Give it to someone else who might need it.
Ah.
Thanks, Coach.
Go get him, kid.
Ah. Anyways, yeah, if anybody, now that we're done with trivia, if anybody needs to go grab some water, drink real quick. Like I said, there's a lot of bubbles left. But I just don't understand. Maybe we get like a whole bunch in a row, because it's on, like it's half my monitor. It's like, if I spread my hand out and put it up against the screen, it's less than that. If I turn my hand sideways and spread my fingers, that's how much left. Like 12-point font or something, maybe. Gacha VN. Dang, that feeling Gacha VNs. You know, the last Gacha VN that got me was Nier Reincarnation. I probably should actually go get me some water for me real quick. Super fast. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anybody that has left and not come back by now, they've been given ample time. Let's see here. Clannad, Clannad, Angel Beats, those both sound familiar. I'm going with no. Angel Beats read. I've never watched Angel Beats or Clannad, but I have heard of them. I'm pretty sure I've never seen them, but those are old, so there's a small possibility that I have.
Can this help?
And I just forgot about it.
It's called a tonk rock. It's supposed to be used in unbinding.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. Let me see that.
Hey, Kiki Aru, you miserable rope torturer. Take this!
Ha!
Got him.
Worked like a charm.
That was extreme.
Yeah, he's
He'll
dead.
be fine. Look, he's still breathing. By the time he wakes up, I'll be long gone.
Glad to help.
Well, it looks like I'm in your debt, lady. If you need to do any climbing, I'm your rope.
Well, I know Clannad's really popular. Really famous, really something.
Did I just adopt a pet rope?
Yeah, pet rope.
Woot?
Yes?
Woot. You know who says woot? Lucky.
I've got a coach.
I heard. Word travels fast around here. If you want to enter the ring to fight, just let me know.
I want to fight Mombi.
You got it. Just head into the ring and I'll set it all up. Ladies and gents, welcome to another thrilling evening of magic, mystery, and mayhem. We've got an exciting matchup for you tonight. In this corner, a rookie straight from the mean green streets of the Emerald City. She's the powerful purveyor of the paranormal, Petra!
Arcade Fridays.
And in this corner, you all know her, you all love her. Plucked straight from the purple plains of Gillikin country, she dukes it out daily right here. She's the top of the heap in this arena, and she isn't going down without a fight. Give a hand for the return of the magnificent manipulator of mighty magics, Mombi! As returning champion, Mombi gets the first move. Mombi casts a magic shield. Oh, Petra's in trouble now. Petra casts a sap spell on the shield. Great strategy, but it'll take a few more hits for that spell to work. Let's hope she lasts long enough. Mombi casts a wind spell. An old favorite, but an effective one. Petra better think of something fast. She did it, folks! Petra outlasted the wind! But it's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Started.
All come together.
Sapped again, but still holding. Mombi's not out of the game yet. A magic hole! Oh, Petra's in for it now. She's out, she's out! Petra has survived the magic hole, and the game goes on.
Alright, what the heck? They're running out of ideas.
Petra's disabled the shield. What will Mombi do now? She missed.
Oh, I see.
missed.
The copper rod.
How?
Got the lightning rod.
I don't believe it. She's down. Mombi is down. We are witnessing history tonight, folks. Mombi is down and Petra has emerged victorious. Ladies and gents, give a hand for the new champion of Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane, Petra!
I'm the best.
What a show! That was incredible!
She got lucky.
Lucky or not, she's the champion now.
Yes, she is. It's a good thing this girl was here to fight your battles for you.
You arrogant witch!
Just shut up, both of you. We've got the tower key. Let's go.
This isn't over, wizard. I will win my prize back.
Maybe you will, but not today. Let's get out of here. I can't believe this day has finally arrived. Nobody's been inside Glinda's tower in over 15 years.
Nobody? What about Mombi?
Mombi never cared about the tower. It was just a symbol to her. I hope the key still works. It opened! Praise Lurleen, it opened! Glinda, I'm coming!
Crazy old man, wait for me!
They filling up fast.
For an overweight geezer, he's pretty spry. Hey, you! Wait!
Look at it. It's all destroyed. Just laid to waste, exposed to the elements, rotting away just like everything else in this stinking kingdom.
Yo, Glinda's the witch?
What were you expecting?
I don't know. I wanted to enter this tower and for everything to be like it was. Glinda at a desk, her nose stuck in a book. It was the only hope I had left. Stupid. Just a stupid old man.
Same. But Glinda had a library that rivaled the Royal University. Not much of it left anyway.
Coach?
I'm nobody's coach, kid. I'm nobody at all. Just leave me be. I need to be alone.
I just realized he kind of sounds like what's his face from Hercules. Yeah, Danny DeVito.
What?
No hot anime teacher?
Hello there. May I help you?
What? No, can't be. Kid, what have you done?
I brought her back.
No, this illusion, this isn't funny.
Illusion? I'm no illusion, Pinhead. What's gotten into you?
Pinhead? Only Glinda called me Pinhead.
Exactly. Ergo, I am Glinda. It's logic. Didn't I teach you anything?
But you're dead.
Yes, I am. It's a bit bothersome, I admit, but there's much work to be done. I will need some help, if you are willing.
You don't even have to ask.
Petra, thank you for freeing me. I know you're on a mission. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
How do you know my name?
How do you know my name?
I've been reading a book about you.
What?
Reading about me? Where?
Don't worry. It's not a book you can buy in a shop. This is my book of records. It contains the story of everybody in Oz. I spent 20 years dead. I had lots of time to read.
I just came to free you. Nothing more.
Me? No, I'm not important. There are far greater things at stake than the fate of one witch.
I beg to differ.
My dear Pinhead, you put more value on me than anyone should.
Pinhead?
Yeah, it's nothing.
The wizard's full name is Fadric Isaac Norman Henkel Emmanuel Ambrose Diggs. Or Pinhead for short.
I left that name behind a long time ago. But I have to admit, I like hearing it from you.
I don't know whether to feel happy or sick. What do you know about the Spirit Rod?
The rod is not of Ozian origin. I don't know where it came from, nor how I came to be imprisoned inside. Perhaps I can study it in more detail when my workshop is rebuilt.
I'm looking for somebody.
I know, your brother. I read about him. Most perplexing.
Perplexing? What did your book say?
Nothing. There is no mention of your brother, nothing at all.
Oh my god, he
Aside
never
from the fact
existed to
that you were
begin
looking
with?
for him.
That makes no sense.
Yes, most unusual. My book never contradicts itself.
It was never real to
It is
begin
an
with.
intriguing puzzle and one that requires further study. But I'm afraid I have more pressing things to attend to first.
Sure. The problems of a whole kingdom were much more important than finding my missing baby brother. Or so I keep telling myself. It's time I left. Not that it hasn't been a blast, but I need to get back to the Emerald City.
Of course. Give my regards to Queen Ozma.
Oh no.
Not so fast!
Didn't I just defeat you?
Quiet, Petra. My quarrel is not with you.
Mombi of Gilligan! Leave this place. It does not belong to you.
What was that? Was that the sound of moral self-righteousness? Then it must be Glinda. Not even death can stop her from nagging.
Mombi, show some sportsmanship. We won fair and square.
Fair? I think not. Those were politricks, not real magic.
They were
What?
real enough to defeat you. Beat it, Mombi. Keep some shred of dignity and just fly away.
Dignity? Let's see how dignified you look when you're falling to your death.
Oh no.
No!
Don't worry, Pin.
What?
Let go of him. Never. I can keep this up as long as you can.
Hey, Coach! Catch!
Another parlor trick?
Parlor trick or not, you have failed. Leave my tower. Now.
That's it. I wanted to give you a clean death, but now I want you to suffer. Prepare, Wizard of Oz, for 1,000 agonies never before experienced by...
Hold!
What? I can't move!
You forget. This is Glinda's tower. You held onto it for years and never realized its true purpose. There is power here. Power that is awakening. You took me by surprise before, but now we're ready for you.
Impossible!
No. Logical. Pinhead, I believe Maneuver 14B is called for.
Oh, that takes me back.
Oh dang. She dead.
Not bad.
Not bad? She's at least halfway across the deadly desert by now.
You've done better.
What just happened?
What just happened?
Maneuver 14B.
It's not something you can do alone. It requires 2 magic users to pull off successfully.
Mombi won't be bothering us anytime soon.
Where is she?
By my calculation, somewhere in the middle of the Nonestic Ocean.
Oh.
Can't she just fly back?
Eventually.
Witches like her don't like water very much.
So she's dead?
No.
What?
But she's severely weakened. It will take her a long time to get back. By that time, we'll be ready for her.
Oh.
Where is she?
By my calculation...
I'll leave the two of you alone.
Very well. The door will open for you now. If you ever decide to return, feel free.
Sky? Sky is closer than I'm normally comfortable with.
So I did it. The Keystones are active, the witches are back, and I'm going home to bed. A shame nobody knows what I did tonight.
What a
Finding the
shame.
lost Keystones of Oz would look great on my resume. Ozma better be grateful. This Palooka stick has been nothing but... Ow! Stupid thing burned me.
Petra.
Cynical.
I should have known you'd show up, Cutter. You've got a lot of nerve coming back to Oz.
You have something that belongs to me.
The rod? You're too late. The witches have vamoosed.
Yes, we know that. It was always our intention to free the witches. You simply did it for us.
Sarcasm.
You can thank me later.
Oh, we'll thank you, all right. With destruction.
Enough of this! What do you want?
This. Ah, the energy is still too hot. There we go.
Holy Lurleen!
What?
There are moments in life that sap you over the head like a club and leave you speechless. This was one of them. That handkerchief!
Huh?
Oh my god.
That handkerchief, Cutter! Where did you get it?
What do you mean? It's my handkerchief.
No, it isn't! That design, that embroidery!
Oh my god.
I'd recognize it anywhere!
You're making no sense.
It belonged to someone else! Where did
Oh
you
my
get
god.
I...
Answer me! Where did you get it?
It's just a handkerchief.
Give it to me. It doesn't belong to you.
Have some perspective. Your country is about to be destroyed.
I don't give a woozy's tail about Oz. Give me that handkerchief.
I had hoped to avoid this.
Oh my god.
You will recover. Your queen, on the other hand, will not.
Oh my
William.
god.
Several hours later, I woke up and hurried to the royal palace. Something was obviously wrong.
You! I should have known you'd foul this up!
Pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too, General.
Don't be cute, Petra. It doesn't become you.
Mm-hmm.
What happened here? Where's Queen Ozma?
She has been taken. I am acting as ruler in her stead.
Taken? By who?
By the Phanphasm spy.
Cutter!
Yes.
I did what I was asked to do. I freed the spirits. I reactivated the Keystones. What more do you want?
Ozma gave you the rod. It was your responsibility.
Nobody told me the rod had this kind of power.
That is irrelevant.
Stand down, Ginger. She is partially correct. While the rod was her responsibility, we could not predict this would happen. Regardless of who is to blame, it does not change the facts. We are at war.
Oh. I want to be paid.
How did Cutter do this?
The rod contained the spirits of the 4 most powerful witches in history. They charged the rod with immense power, but it was useless. The witches would not allow the rod to be used for magic while they were still inside.
But they're not inside anymore.
Yes, and now the Phanphasms possess the most powerful magic artifact in existence. We believe this was the Phanphasms' plan all along.
How come nobody saw this coming? All we did was finish what the Phanphasms started.
We have made a gross error in judgment.
I'll say.
But it is being dealt with. Our forces are mobilizing as we speak. We defeated them once, we will defeat them again.
War! A Phanphasm took Queen Ozma as hostage. There can be no doubt as to their intentions.
We are planning our strategy right now.
What is our battle strategy?
Our battle strategy, Petra? I believe that's classified military information. And you are not military. Or had you forgotten?
Oh.
I need to find Cutter. It's important.
Cutter took Ozma to Phanphasm Island. We will teleport there and take them by surprise.
Don't worry, we'll get a new queen.
I need to speak with him.
Maybe we'll get 2 queens and they fight to the death.
And started a war. If he resists, he will die.
You can't kill Cutter.
Sympathizing with the enemy.
No! He knows something about my brother.
We are at war, Petra. There are much greater things at stake.
I want to be paid. Ozma told me that I would be compensated for my work.
You have a lot of nerve.
No, I have a lot of debt. I did what I was hired to do. I finished the job. I want to be paid.
How about I don't lock you up? Is that payment enough?
No, she is correct. We asked her to do a job. It would be bad form if we did not pay her.
You can't be serious.
Would 10,000 emeralds be enough?
That would suit me just fine.
Ginger, pay her.
Here's your blood money.
Oh, man.
Pleasure doing business. Send me ahead of the army.
And allow you to foul things up even more? How stupid do you think I am?
Scarecrow, please. Be reasonable.
Ginger's just mad we broke up with her.
I just want to talk to Cutter.
It is out of my hands, I'm afraid. This is a military matter, so Ginger is in charge.
And I say no.
A lot of dialogue. Sure has. We solved some puzzles.
How do I get to Phanphasm Island?
You don't.
Yeah,
Only
this is Wizard of Oz.
personnel are going on this mission.
I'd like to re-enlist.
You what?
You heard me.
Petra, get this through your head. We don't want you. We don't need you. And you will never see the inside of a uniform as long as I draw breath.
I'll be back.
How are you going to see the inside of her uniform? That's what she wants to hear. Oh, hey.
Lion?
Petra, how delightful it is to see you.
Button it, Furface. What are you doing here?
I was just paying my friend the Scarecrow a little visit. I wanted to see if he could use my services in our time of strife.
What sort of services did you offer the Scarecrow?
Invading another kingdom is a legal minefield. The Scarecrow has an amazing mind, but he is ignorant to the finer details of the law.
What kind of fine details?
Treaties, disagreements between various parties, unfair discrimination, and so on. Boring, but necessary.
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a nothing. Just random side character.
I'm still gonna take you down one day.
Petra, I really must protest at this unwarranted vendetta you have against me. It is amusing, I admit, but it is slowly getting tiresome.
Unfair discrimination. What does that mean?
Many are pushed out of important positions due to some trumped-up charge or another. I step in to ensure justice is done.
In other words, he helps corrupt government officials keep their jobs. I feel dirty having this conversation. Why don't you just get out of here?
Under most circumstances, I would love to. But with the lockdown in effect, I'm just as trapped as you. No matter. The invasion will begin soon and we will be free to go.
Goodbye.
Until we speak again.
And we never saw him again. Y'all think TikTok's still down in here? It's locked. Nope.
TikTok.
Petra, this palace is under lockdown until further notice. Remain inside the palace.
Why the lockdown?
Our strategy is to take the Phanphasms by surprise. We cannot let news of the coming invasion leak out of the palace.
I need to get to Phanphasm Island.
Only military personnel are allowed on the upcoming mission.
That's it? There's no way I can hitch a ride.
Negative. Only government representatives are authorized to visit an enemy in wartime.
Government representatives.
What's that?
Before invasion, an ambassador can be dispatched to conduct peace talks with an enemy.
Mm-hmm. Become an ambassador.
Who's the current ambassador?
No one currently holds that position.
Is that so? Nice job guarding me, Metalmouth.
I have learned from my lapse in judgment. It shall not happen again.
See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
Scarecrow.
Yes, Petra?
I'd like to apply to be the Oz ambassador.
Explain.
I'll act as your representative on Phanphasm Island.
You have to be joking.
Nope.
Maybe I can convince them to return Ozma without any bloodshed.
Your idea does have merit.
Sir, you can't possibly consider this.
Don't you want to avoid another war?
You should talk. Avoiding wars is what you do best.
True, that's why you should make me the ambassador.
You can't hold a government position. The law is clear.
She is correct, I'm afraid.
Law, you say?
I'll be back.
Only I knew a lawyer.
Lion.
Petra, a rare pleasure it is to see you again.
I'm a victim of unfair discrimination.
You are? Oh my, that is a problem. It's a good thing I'm an expert on solving problems.
I want to be an ambassador for Oz and have peace talks with the Phanphasms.
Admirable, I'm sure.
But I'm banned from holding the position due to my dubious military history.
That is patently ridiculous. You just have to... Oh dear, there I go, giving away free legal advice. Such a no-no.
Goodbye.
Hold on,
Until we speak again.
I gotta pick this up first. wonder when I get a chance to actually turn these in.
Lion.
Petra, a rare.
Tell me, what do I need to do?
Now. Only fools give away information for free. I'm all too happy to take your case, but I charge for my services.
Fine. How much?
10,000.
My usual fee is 5,000.
5,000.
But since it's you, I'll charge 10,000.
What?
10,000? That's extortion.
No, that's business. If you
That's
find
unfair
another lawyer in the
discrimination.
palace, feel free to offer him the case.
I need to become an ambassador.
And I need 10,000 emeralds to take your case.
No. My emeralds.
This is it. The moment where all my ethics go down the drain. Was it worth it? Was finding William really worth it? Yes. Yes, he is.
Pardon?
Nothing. Here's your money.
Excellent. Now, allow me to speak to the Scarecrow on your behalf. So you see, it really is quite cut and dry. My client left the army voluntarily, but was never formally discharged.
Of course not. She quit.
You have documentation proving this?
We were at war. We didn't have time to fill out forms.
So, without a formal discharge, my client is still technically part of the Royal Guard.
Not in my eyes, she isn't.
But in the eyes of the law, she is.
Stop twisting words. She quit. End of story.
Laws must be followed, General. My job is to see that they are. By denying my client this ambassadorship, we will have no choice but to sue for discrimination.
We're in the middle of a war.
I know. What a scandal. We can't have that, can we, Scarecrow?
No, we can't.
I rest my case.
Well, Detective, the law has spoken. The ambassadorship is yours if you want it.
I do.
Fine. Become our ambassador. Go to Phanphasm Island and just try talking some sense into them.
I will.
I hope they eat you alive. It's less than you deserve.
Delicious. Wow, she is really mad.
Scarecrow.
Ambassador?
Why is the General so hacked off?
She does not trust you. You can't blame her, can you? Perhaps you can redeem yourself. Perhaps not. Either way, don't neglect this chance you have been given.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Don't forget, your primary mission is to return Queen Ozma without bloodshed. I am aware of your additional motives, but don't forget where your loyalties lie.
Anything I should know before I go?
The first and foremost Phanphasm is known to be very formidable. His magic ability far outweighs anything we know. Be very careful, Ambassador.
I'd like to go to Phanphasm Island.
Yes, maybe you can avoid this war after all. Take this potion. It will teleport you to the island. Make your way to their fortress and speak to the first and foremost Phanphasm. If you fail, drink the potion again. It will teleport you back here.
Goodbye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Ambassador Petra.
TikTok.
Good evening, Ambassador. The lockdown is still in effect. Please remain inside the palace.
Who's the current ambassador?
That position is currently held by you.
You bet it is.
Teehee.
See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
Never thought I'd actually want to watch Return to Oz.
Show me William, my brother. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. I saw it when I was very young, and it terrified the heck out of me. But playing through this, and all the references they've made to it, I'm kind of curious to rewatch it.
I better make sure there's nothing I'm leaving behind.
What?
Scarecrow,
Ambassador,
I'd like to go to Phanphasm Island.
just drink the potion. It will teleport you there.
Goodbye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Ambassador Petra.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Return to Oz was very traumatic. Oh, here we go. They just gave them to me. Bruce Timm. Woot. The Wizard. Glinda. Glinda Melinda. Petra on a Gump. Who is Rita Hayworth? I think we saw the rest of these. Yeah. Nice. Assume that means we're out of buttons. No more buttons.
Phanphasms. Their very name is feared throughout the land of Oz. 20 years ago, I avoided fighting them to look for my brother. It's only fitting that I come here to find him. All right, Phanphasms, look out. You might have dealt with the royal armies of Oz, but now you've got me. What happened to my brother, huh? Why does your spy have his handkerchief? Don't think you can hide the truth. Because I'm marching up to your front door and demanding an answer. I'm Petra of the Emerald City, and nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, hey, guys.
I beg to differ.
Ah, for Lurline's sake. Capture before I even take a step. What a waste of a good speech.
Do you think we haven't been watching our shores? You come here by yourself with no army and no weapons. Do you tire of life? Who are you?
Where's Cutter?
I'm Petra, Ambassador of Oz. And I'm here to end this war without bloodshed.
It's far, far too late for that.
Listen to me. An invasion force is on its way. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal.
Deal? We don't deal with Ozians. Take her away. Lock her away with her precious queen. I brought you a playmate, Ozma.
The life of an
Don't
ambassador.
expect any thanks.
Who are you?
I am known as the first and foremost Phanphasm, but you shall know me as the face of your destruction.
Let us go.
Only to let you be destroyed in the field of battle? I think not. I have other plans for you.
Why are you doing this?
Permit me to call your attention to the exquisite joy of making the happy unhappy. Consider the pleasure of destroying innocent and harmless people. It was your gnome king who taught me this. A shame he did not listen to his own words.
Ruggedo no longer feels that way.
He was weak. We desire more power. Oz has power, but refuses to share it.
We refuse to give it away.
And that is your downfall. What we want, we take.
Ozma, do something. I thought you had powerful magic.
They have drained my powers, unfortunately. I am as defenseless as you.
But I
said I am just as defenseless as you.
Where's Cutter? I need to speak with him.
Ah, yes. I was hoping we'd get to him. Our dear mutant child, a phantasm born with a human head. The perfect spy, don't you think? Almost too perfect, you might say.
What are you getting at?
Perhaps your precious queen can tell you.
Ozma, what is he talking about?
Yes, Ozma, tell her. Tell your dear subject what you gave us 20 years ago in exchange for leaving you alone.
I have nothing to say.
Ozma, Ozma. There is no point in hiding. I still have the treaty document, the document we both signed. I can send someone to get it, but you might as well admit it and save us the effort.
Ozma, what was in that treaty?
Yes, Ozma, what was in that treaty?
They wanted an Ozian child. In exchange, they agreed to end the war.
A child.
Why?
Yes.
My brother.
Yes.
You gave them my brother.
We did.
And he was raised like one of our own. We gave him to a proper phantasm family and told him he was born with a human head. All in preparation for, well, this.
I feel drained. I feel sick. I feel tired. Of all the answers I searched for, I never expected. I never dreamed.
Well, it appears you two have lots to talk about. Goodbye, Ozians. I will see you after the battle.
Listen to me. It was for the greater good. Dozens were being killed every day. We would have won eventually, but the cost was too great. In the grand scheme of things, it was for the better. Your brother's sacrifice made the whole kingdom prosper. It was a difficult decision to make, but I still stand by it. Hate me if you will. I am used to being hated. But my loyalty is to Oz. Listen to me. It was for the greater good.
Oh.
Dozens were being killed every day.
Yeah, you
We
keep
would have
saying
won eventually, but the cost was too great. In the grand scheme of things, it was for the better.
Shut up!
Petra, I am...
Stop talking! Just stop! You know what this is? This is a sap spell. It drains the energy of magic users. How much energy do you have left, huh? Care to find out?
Extinguish that magic at once!
Or what? You'll throw me in prison? Why did you do it, Ozma? Just tell me that. Why?
It was my duty, Petra.
I mean, they didn't needed somebody.
Perhaps you've forgotten what that means.
Don't talk to me about duty, Your Majesty. I never forgot. Not once.
You may think so. Yet, here we are.
And whose fault is that?
Enough of this! If you want to strike me down, do so.
They were orphans.
I am powerless to stop you.
It's almost like a dare. She's my enemy, but also my queen. No. No, you're not worth it.
Very wise.
This isn't about you. I'm getting out of here and I'm bringing my brother with me.
Bye. Whoa.
That was easier than I thought.
That is most impressive. You have learned much.
I've learned more than I wanted to know.
Allow me to teach you something more. Take this spell. It is not beyond your ability to cast. It is called Reversia. Cast it on yourself and the effects of all your current spells will be reversed.
Oh, really? The reverse Uno card.
I thought you were drained of all your magic.
I still retain my knowledge, if not the ability.
Are we done here?
I know what you must think of me, but remember where your loyalty lies. Oz is still in danger. You must aid it if you can.
I'm only interested in my brother. Saving Oz is just a bonus.
I gotta quest every 2 seconds. I remember my history. The lava from this volcano supplies heat for the Phantasm Forges. They build powerful weapons there. I won't have to meet any of them. When that sapling gets bigger, it will just fall over the edge. Not much to look forward to. We had some way to make plants float. Grass. That's as big as it's going to get. It's not heavy to fall on its own.
Ow! I feel like my brain has been twisted inside out. Huh. It looks like Osmo is right. The effects of my magic spells have all changed.
Now this is a puzzle. Has no effect. I think this spell only works on the caster. Oh, here we go. Make wood fall. Summon Tidwoodsman. Even better.
Hello? Anybody out there?
Hey.
Hey, anybody?
Hey.
Psst. It's a little cold.
Hello?
Oh, thank Lurleen.
Oh, great. It's Mr. Wonderful. Ansel, what are you doing in there?
Petra? They sent you to save me? No offense, baby doll, but you're hardly the cavalry I was expecting.
What are you doing in there?
Me? Oh, nothing much. Just rotting away in a Phantasm prison.
How do I get into the fortress?
Same way I got in. Get clapped in chains and then get dragged in.
I prefer a way that doesn't involve being tortured.
Suit yourself.
What's going on around here? What happened after I last saw you?
After you fell off the Gump, you mean?
Shut up and answer the question.
What's to say? They locked me in this cell and they left me for dead. Incidentally, if you could spring me, I'd really appreciate it.
See ya, Ansel.
Sure, Dollface. I'm not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be here, rotting in prison.
Mm-hmm. I'm in.
I can't believe that actually worked.
I'll say one thing for you, sweetheart. You sure know how to make an entrance.
I've got a potion that'll teleport you back to Oz. But first, I have a few questions.
Sure, I got time. I'm only losing circulation in my arms, but no worries.
Slowly losing circulation in
Ask
arms.
whatever you want. I'm a captive audience, literally.
What's outside that door? Any guards?
Just a smithy. That's where they create all their weapons. And their torture devices.
Have they tortured you?
Not yet, but they've been talking about it. You know, I'd be most grateful if you'd spring me before they make up their mind.
Yeah, they were kind of figuring things out.
Tell me about the fortress. What can I expect?
Well, I haven't been exactly given the grand tour, sweetheart. We're in the Phanphasm Stronghold. It's built into the side of an active volcano. I'd prefer a tropical island myself, but I have to admit it's got style.
I think once they started to figure things out, they should have gone backwards and like added things to the middle, but seems like they decided not to do that.
Where's Cutter?
Him? He's the one who locked me up in here. What do you want with that son of a woozy?
That's my brother you're talking about.
Brother? You've got to be kidding.
Do I look like I'm joking? Where is he?
Upstairs, I guess. He doesn't bother much with me.
That spirit rod was dangerous. You've no idea what you were messing with.
Hey, if it weren't for me, Cutter would have freed the witches himself. And then we would have been caught totally by surprise. You can thank me later.
Where's the key to that door?
It's unlocked. Why bother locking the door when I'm all chained up like this?
Take a sip of this potion. Just a sip, I said.
Ah, the taste of freedom. Thanks, babyface. Maybe I'll look you up when this is over.
That
And he
idiot
was
drank
never
the rest
seen
of the
again.
potion. Now I'm trapped.
Oh.
I think I preferred him when he was on a shelf.
Oh yeah. I'll leave those alone. Weapons might be old, but are so capable of hurting a person.
He looks like the last Phanphasm I'd want to cross. I don't plan on doing any digging. At least I hope not.
Smithy. Yo. Big Smithy. How do you think we get past this guy? Maybe, his hammer's made of wood? Any guesses? Tie him up in a rope? Reverse portrait? He's a doggo? True, I do have a dog whistle. And that's how we killed him. He's dead.
In this state, I feel kind of sorry for him. I'll say one
Good
thing
idea,
for lava.
GBA.
It's a great fuel source. I don't plan on doing...
Inside. Keep moving.
Is this how you treat all of your guests?
You are not my guest. You are my prisoner. And soon you'll be a dead prisoner. Up the stairs.
Right. Must be the first and foremost. At least he and Ozma have something in common.
Behold our triumphant leader, the first and foremost, who led our people, the Phanphasms, toward honor and glory. I'd be impressed if it weren't so cliché. You. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Stay back!
For the last 20 years.
Stay back!
I'm your sister. I'm not going anywhere.
Sister, I know. The Spirit Rod told me. I saw everything. The treaty. My childhood. You.
You're my brother.
I thought I was a Phanphasm.
born with a human head. I always thought it sounded ridiculous, but the proof was right between my shoulders. But no, I was just used by the ones I thought were family. Did I ever really belong here? How stupid was I?
You were a kid.
You were a kid. You couldn't have known.
No, I couldn't have. But that doesn't make it any better, does it?
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
It's not your fault.
I'm your big sister. It was my job. You know the truth now. You can come home.
Home? What is home anymore? Here, where they just used me as a weapon? Or Oz, where I just committed several war crimes?
That doesn't matter to me. I never gave up looking for you, not once. I knew you couldn't be dead, I always knew. You have a home. You have a real family.
Just go.
William.
That is not my name. I no longer remember it. It means nothing to me.
It could be your name again, if you want.
It's too late for that. The crimes I've committed, the things I've done. There's no turning back.
I like that he has Knuckles hands.
Whatever you decide, I'm here for you. You're my brother. You'll do the right thing.
What is this? Loyalty? After all I've done? After all I've done to you? I could have killed you. I almost did.
But you didn't. Which means you have a chance.
A chance where? In Oz?
Oz used to be a wonderful place to live. When the Phanphasms took you away, it turned dark and mean. Maybe, just maybe, you can return some light to it.
Redemption.
Anything's possible.
What can I do?
Put down the rod. Don't fight.
It's too late! The first and foremost is going to kill Ozma. With her dead, your magical defenses will be destroyed.
But what about the Keystones?
Ozma is the ruler of Oz. She is a powerful symbol. Without her, your country is just as
it's
weak.
fine, we got the Scarecrow.
With her dead, our armies will have no trouble defeating yours.
Yeah, we got like Dorothy and the Scarecrow.
Here's your chance for redemption.
By saving Ozma, perhaps.
Where's your boss taking her?
He was going to bring her to the volcano.
Then let's go.
You really think I can be forgiven?
If you help save Ozma's life, maybe.
I remember the
Besides,
lactose intolerant
she owes me.
volcano from Monkey Island 2.
This door will take us inside the volcano.
2.
Hopefully we're not too late.
Save Ozma.
See the end of your life, Queen of Oz. Tell me, how does it feel?
Dang.
Feel? I feel nothing but pity first and foremost.
All my magic's back to normal.
Stop at nothing to avenge me.
You are hardly beloved.
Did it reverse? It
You think they will
the other
fight for
order, too.
you?
Right,
What
bye.
is this? Cutter, you traitor! Have you gone mad?
I'm sane for the first time in my life.
You've signed your own death warrant! Guards, take them!
Nice.
Your Majesty, you are safe.
TikTok, give me a status report.
The invasion force is about to be teleported in. Our mission was to rescue you. Shall we proceed with the attack?
Yes, TikTok. Let's wipe out this threat once and for all.
The attack! It started! Go man your posts! I'll deal with these two! I'm impressed, Petra of Oz. Not only did you save your queen, but you also turned my trusted lieutenant against me. Why? To save your country? Since when are you so loyal?
You took my brother! I'm taking him back!
Your country gave him to me in the first place! This is the cause you betray me for, Cutter? Oz won't love you for it. Oz won't honor you for it. Here, you will be. It's not too late. Use the Spirit Rod and fight with us!
I don't know anything about causes. But for over 20 years, I lived here and forgot all about Oz. Petra is my sister. She never forgot about me. Maybe I don't have any causes worth fighting for, but I know that I'll fight for her.
Then watch her die.
Oh no.
No! Petra, go!
I'm not leaving you!
I'll be right behind you. Go! Down the stairs, quick!
We're cut off!
Nice try, Ozians. Now die.
Quick, clear the way! I'll hold him off as long as I can.
Mm-hmm. That's some way to make
It's over, and
plants ungrow.
It's not over until I say it is. We raised you. We sheltered you. This is how you repay us?
Easy.
Ha! Quick, go! I'll be right behind you.
Oh my god.
I would have put you on the Emerald City throne.
Locked!
What are you doing? Leave!
It's locked!
Locked?
Yes, locked. That door won't open unless I wish it to.
I'm not laughing for any
I
reason.
grow weary. Let's end this.
Accept defeat with dignity. Just open the door and let us go.
You're one to talk of dignity. What? Oh, very cute. You think I can't counteract a teleportrait spell?
Not if I have something to say about it. There! That should hold him for now. I don't know what you've got in mind, but do it, quick!
I know a million slow ways to kill someone, and I will practice them all on you!
Bolted securely to the wall.
Blood will boil
A
in
torch!
your veins.
This should do the trick.
Your bones will be like knives underneath your flesh.
Mm-hmm.
I will slowly lower your pain-filled body into a lake of molten lava until you are delirious. And as you both burn, I will laugh and laugh and laugh. Hey, what's that smell? No! No! What are you doing? It can't end like this. Please, stop it! I'll give you anything! Anything!
Oh my god,
It's too late.
he's dead.
He's gone.
He's dead. Finally killed someone.
It's over.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure. This is a good thing. I know that. It's just...
Surrender!
Tick-tock! You've arrived just after the nick of time.
Where is the first and foremost?
Gone. He won't be bothering anyone anymore. Take us out of here. We'll explain on the way. In prison for life. That's the gratitude they showed my brother. Ozma claims she showed mercy by not executing him. That's the last time I save her life. William.
Please don't call me that. I'm never going to be William again. I see that now.
You're William to me. And I brought you something.
This is me?
Yes, that's you.
I wish I could remember.
You did not make those choices. You were a kid. You were twisted and pushed into something you weren't.
Who else did those things, if not me? No, Petra. I am to blame for all of this.
No brother of mine is rotting in prison.
Then maybe you should not think of me as your brother. It might be easier that way.
I'm going to fight this.
Please, don't. I did many things I am ashamed of. If this will enable me to atone for them, so be it.
You were supposed to have a life. Instead, they shattered it. And now they won't let you pick up the pieces.
It doesn't matter, Petra. Who am I? Where do I belong? Nowhere.
What about the university? You belonged there.
Yes, that was pleasant. But the bridges have been burnt. I can't go back to that life. I'm the one who nearly sent your kingdom to war.
Goodbye, William.
Please, call me Cutter.
New quest, help William. I bet you were all expecting this.
I'm going to do something, William. Hold on tight. It worked.
Huge.
Teleportrait.
Oh my god.
What happened?
You're home.
I am? What did you do?
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure this would work.
I'm a kid again. I feel funny. I'm starting to forget. My life, it's like a dream. Cutter, was I him?
Yes and no.
He's like a stranger, a grown-up that I don't know. He scares me.
Don't worry, he's gone now.
So it's okay if I forget about him?
Sure, kid.
That's good. I don't think Cutter was very happy.
Not all of us can be that lucky.
Yeah. The city, it's so beautiful.
You know what, William? You're right.
Let's stay here forever.
In my experience, second chances are rare and precious things. But when given, they are often squandered. What will my brother do with his second chance? Will he grow up and do great things? Or will he just end up on the same path?
Hey, sis, can we go on a Gump ride? I want to see the palace.
Sure, little brother, sure.
Race ya!
Hey, get back here! Or maybe, just maybe, things will be okay after all.
Man, who could have seen that coming? She sure is. The end. Alright, well, that was Emerald City Confidential. One of the earliest games this company did. Well, this guy did, Dave Gilbert. I think for, you know, an early game, it was alright. Wasn't bad. I liked how they incorporated a lot of things from Oz. Overall, I mean, I was not disappointed. It wasn't, it didn't really blow my mind or anything. I would say it was, you know, like a 6 out of 10 or something. Oh yeah, the VA was really good. Maybe they'll bump it up to a 7. The music was really good. I like the music, I like the VA. They didn't have a very good balance between, like, pretty much anything. And the story was a little, kind of thrown together at times, but I think overall it was okay. Left a lot to be desired, yeah. It's interesting seeing, you know, some of their earlier works. There's still one more game of theirs that I want to play eventually, that I forgot the name of, that was like their actual first game. But it's only like 30 minutes long, so I don't know when I'll tag that on. Or whatever. But yeah, I'd say overall it wasn't bad.